Hello. And just right on time. Just perfectly on time. I don't know what this Omi guy's talking about. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Omi. Dude, I gotta stop using Restream. So many of my descriptions are just plagued by this dog program, dude. All right. At P. Oops, I almost just added P with no link. Although it doesn't really matter if I put the link, dude. The people can find the fucking link, dude. Like, you know. Okay. Oh. Dude, it's so hot in this house right now. I don't know why, but it is fucking toasty. Oh, and hold on. It's not you. Why? Dude, I have the okay, did my toggle unset? Or some shit, dude? What the fuck, man? Hold on. It's not, my streamer mode is not, toggle streamer mode is numpad plus. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. It's fixed now. Fucking piece of shit fucking Discord programming. Alright, anyways. Look, today, continuing from yesterday, we're fixing the Z index, okay? Also, this is actually technically fixed already, so ba-boom, we're good. Dying. I can't drink water the normal way. Oh, holy shit. No, I'm just dying is why. I always start my game dev streams. Holy fuck, dude. I actually almost just died in the middle of what I'm doing. Because there's no reason for me to stall it out, you know what I mean? Also, I can't breathe. Holy fuck, dude. Okay. Anyways. We need to fix the Z index, which is totally not working, obviously. It took a long time to build. What's up with that? But yeah, I think it's working still correctly on a one conveyor. Yeah, this still works fine. I mean, the tweener broke, but like, what am I supposed to do about that? Okay, the tweener died. In like, the tweeners can suck my dick. Okay, tweener. Oh, okay, wait, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to look like. Okay, wait, hold on. So let me just try two, because actually I didn't actually think it was gonna work that way. Try this. It should end up. Well. What the fuck is going on here, dude? What the fuck is going on? Why is it doing all that for, dude? Because okay, from what I understand, it should be 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 like it was before. Like if I undo this and it plays down like this. So yeah, it's 4, and then this one. Nope. Okay, hold on. What if we just restart? What if we just take it for a spin? Take it for a spin. Just a quick restart, okay? What do you mean it's animated? It's always been animated. This guy doesn't even fucking know anything. This Omikai guy, he doesn't even fucking know anything. Also, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it's just like working now. I don't fucking know, dude. It's a fucking mystery. I don't know why. Is it the place? Did I place it like this? Oh, no. It's because I did this. I have to wait for this to fill up. That's why, right? And then I put this one down. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now, okay. I guess that kind of makes sense a little bit. Kind of. I guess. Maybe. Nah, I don't fucking get it, dude. I don't fucking, okay. Here's what we gotta do. No, I'm inserting it paused. That means it should be fine, right? Okay, hold on. How am I sorting my shit? Down here, Z index list is processed every frame. I clear it. I order by Z in. Okay, hold on. So just to be sure, when I do this, Z index list, oh, should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? This one, this index is 0, 1, or 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, cool. So then when I do this, or no. When I do this, what happens now, dude? Did I already program in adding 4? I swear I didn't do that. I swear. Hold on. So this one should be 0, and then this one's also 0. See, now that don't make no sense, dude. How are they drawing correctly? How about one thing though? What if you get the closest item from the spawning position? That doesn't work. What if I make a circle? What if I just make a circle? Right, then it's like over. Okay. If I do this, like here, if I do this, right? Technically now, the closest spawning position is here, right? When I spawn it in only, well, I'm basically doing that already, right? Like, also, no, it still wouldn't work. It still wouldn't work. Okay, hold on. First, why is this happening this way? So if there's 2, okay, so this is 0. This is also 0. So they should be drawing. Wait, no. Okay, hold on. I'm drawing 0 first. So these 2 get drawn, then these 2, then these 2, then these 2. So yeah, shouldn't the 4 be over this? I don't understand how this is working the way that it is. Unless I'm not understanding something. Spot position is up? No, it's not. I can rotate the insert. What do you mean? I don't understand. I could just the spot position give this. It can be whatever direction I feel like, you know. And again, only in this first one, yes, it can only go up. But like, that's also not even true, because if I do this, it can go sideways. Okay, I don't actually understand why this is not breaking. Shouldn't this break? Like, I don't... Why are you working, dude? Why? Why? Okay, because here's what should be happening. It should be 0. Like, this is the draw order. It's gonna draw these 2, then these 2, then these 2, then these 2. Okay, that's how this should work. And by that logic, okay, by the exact same logic I just described, this 4th one should be drawing over this first one. How it... Wait, there's 9 objects. Oh, the one on the inserter. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine. So actually, there should be... Okay, hold on. So there should be 3 at 0 then. So this one's Z index is 0. Position is -79, -64. This one, -45, 0. And then there should be another one at 0, right? Yeah, okay. This one's also at 0, negative. So this one, I think, is the inserter resource. I think I also don't understand. Wait, they're all at 0? Okay, you know, I guess that does make sense. If they're all at 0, that do be making sense, dude. Dumb as fuck or something? Does this just not work the way I think it does? Is this just... Has this always been broken? Okay, so this should be 0, and then now it should be 1. Okay. Huh? Okay, hold on. let's step in here. Item entities. So this one should be in use. It's not in use. This one should be in use. Okay, this one's in use. And the Z index is 0. Okay, so then this one should be the second one. Okay, no, I see. Okay. It's using them in sequential order. Right. So the third one should be the one with Z index 1. Okay, Z index 1. Okay, good. Okay. Maybe if 2 or more ore miners are mining at the same time, perhaps have some sort of system to have them execute separately. I have no idea. I had no idea what you're talking about, dog. I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, that wouldn't even, like, fix the problem. Like, it would fix it temporarily, but I want to fix it for everything, you know? Okay, so Z index is 1, which is correct. Z index... Wait, so then what the fuck? Hold on. Z index of 2 or 1 is 1. No. 3 is 1. Yeah, okay. And it's in use. Okay, so item entities in use. There should be 1 at 0, another 1 at 0. Oh, this is at 1. And then another 1 at 0. So this is the inserter one. So then why is the Z index? Okay, hold on. So then now I come down to here. Z index is still 1? Okay. So then I order by O Z index. And then Z index list should now be 0, 0, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. What? Did I just... I don't understand what happened the first time. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. We gotta let it cook. Okay, marinate in the sauce of the spaghetti. Okay. And now I check again. Are they all 0 again? No. Okay. Are they all 0 now? Wait, okay, so now what are they now? The index list. This is 0. This is 0. This is 1. Okay, right. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. So yeah, when I do it this way, when I'm staggered, it works. When I do it this way... Oh, I do see why. Okay. So they're not all 0, actually. At the end, there should be like 2 or 1, 2, 3 at the end. This should be 3. Yeah, okay. What's happening is that the inserter is just so fucking slow that it's dropping the item after, right? It's dropping the item after it moves, so then it becomes position 0. That's what's going on. That's why it sucks. Yeah, okay. So, I need to do some extra work with the Z index in the move position, or in the send to next conveyor part of the code. Send to next conveyor. Okay. Hello, Sergey. How's it going, man? So, this needs to edit the Z index. So, the next conveyor and next conveyor not equal null. I remove the item from myself. Then I do all this. Yeah. Okay, so I should be able to do item entities, Zindex equals next conveyor items item entities count. Okay, so this should at least it should be consistently broken now. It should look like dog shit. Right? I do this now and it's consistently going to be broken on the 4th, correct? Okay. Good. Wonderful. Wonderful, even. Okay. So, What I need to do now is every time it goes to the next conveyor, it needs to be plus forward also. Or not plus 4. I mean, I can be plus whatever. It has to be plus something though, right? Or no, I guess plus 4 always. Yeah, it always has to be plus 4. Always. Hello, Exta. Hello, Mackie. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream of only... Actually, there's no... I would actually argue there's no suffering so far. Right now, I'm having a great time. I'm having a blast, dude. Things are working, kind of. Arguably. Okay, hold on. So... Hello, Fastwings. Appreciate another appreciator of true art in this world. I love it. I love to see it. Another man who can truly appreciate art in this world, just like me. The eye of the artist, the eye of the beholder. Well, again, so I could reorder on the tree, but like, what's the difference? Isn't Z-index and reordering the tree the same? Aren't they like literally like the exact same thing? Like, the only difference between the reorder in the tree and the Z-index version is that one way I have to sort the items, the other way I don't. Not take from Minecraft in artistic hand hard. Yeah. Yeah. We'll go with that. Yeah, sure. Okay, so I've got this. So, okay. When the items get sent to the next conveyor, I want them to be plus forward. Then, if there's any item on the belt... Well, okay. No, this is definitely a problem, because... Yeah, but int limit doesn't matter, because it's 2 billion. It's 2 billion, so who fucking cares? If someone fucks around with the conveyor system for long enough that they hit the cap of 2 billion, I literally could not care less. Okay? Like, I literally could not care if they so choose to do so. Okay. So this works only if the items are coming from one point. If I have one inserter, this is gonna work perfectly. But it already works perfectly, so that sucks. Right? So I have to make this also function with a bunch of other shit. Yeah, it's 400, dude. Who cares? To get to 2 billion, you'd have to place down 2 billion over 4 conveyors. There's no way, dude. I have to close or place 500. If someone places 500 million conveyors on my game and it doesn't crash, they deserve a medal anyways, you know? Yeah, so this way, the way that I'm doing it now, like, it will increment to infinite, right? It will, but also... Okay, let's say I have the smallest, fastest loop of conveyors ever, right? That runs 10 times per second, okay? The game would have to run for 200 million seconds to hit the int cap, right? Let's just, like... So 200 million seconds over 60 over 60. Oh, fuck. Okay, 200 million over 60 over 60 over 24. Yeah, if someone wants to run my game for 2,300 days straight on a conveyor loop to see that the game will slightly bug, be my fucking guest, dude. Be my fucking guest, dude. I couldn't... If someone plays my game for 2,300 days, which is how many years? About 6. Be my guest. I would be so happy for someone to do that. To be so dedicated to play my game for 6 years in a row. You know? That's one concurrent player on Steam charts forever, basically. I'm okay with that. But again, so okay, I'd have to place 500 million. Who cares? Literally, who cares? The scale of even the most optimized version of Factorio ever, you're not placing 500 million conveyors, right? Like, that's That's a number that I don't have to care about. And if I really, really wanted to care about it, I could make it a float or a double. And then it's GG, right? And then it's fucking Dunzo. Okay, well, so I have this now. So yeah, every time they go to the next conveyor, I'm gonna increment them by 4. But so then each conveyor needs to like... Factorio Mega Bases, they avoid conveyor belts because of UPS cost. Yeah, that's also true. You kind of just don't even use... Well, no, you still use conveyors. I mean, well, okay, it depends. There's some Mega Bases that are fully bots. I think bot bases are still probably the fastest, best bases in the game. I'd be surprised if they weren't. Just because bots are they're so fast, you know? Like, I would actually argue that like rendering 1,000 robots is faster than the robots doing their thing, right? I put up as much as possible as far as I know. Do you? I don't know. I mean, I'm not like super up to date on the newest mega basing strategies, especially not after 2.0. I know that for sure you don't want to use splitters. Like I mean, I'm thinking old Factorio here, where you would just like spam undergrounds because it was slightly faster. 2.0 mega bases, I got no clue. I'd still put my money on robots probably being the fastest, but yeah, like I said, if someone wants to fucking do that shit with my game and break my bell system, I don't care, dude. It'd make a banger YouTube short, and that's free publicity for me. And by that I mean, no, it wouldn't. Dude, imagine spending 2 or 6 years to get it so that my game has a slight, like the tiniest, like visual glitch. Like, okay. Anyways, I don't think that adding 4 every time is a good idea, though. The more I think about it. In fact, actually, I don't actually know how I'm supposed to handle infinite loop. Cause, like, okay, it's like this, right? Like, actually, have you seen like the? No, none of the. This, yeah, the Penrose stairs, dude. It's like one of these, except without the optical illusion, so it doesn't work, right? Like, I need to basically do this without the optical illusion of the impossible shape, right? Which is a little bit of a problem. Hold on. I'm gonna run the game. What happens if I just do that now? What does that look like? Just for the sake of the argument. It's definitely giga broken. Definitely not working correctly, for sure. Oh, they hard lock. I didn't actually think about that happening, but I guess that makes sense. Okay, I actually really don't want this to happen. So I guess I'll have to fix that eventually. Yeah, I really don't want the items to hard lock on a sushi belt. I mean, I don't even think I'm gonna have sushi belts like in Space Age. Sushi belts have become like a major, like in Space Age. If you're playing without sushi belts, you're gonna have a fucking rough time. There's a lot of just like ways that you do sushi belts in Space Age, and I'm not even thinking that. I just like making this circle. Okay, making this circle and then seeing the items move. It's a good time, right? Although, actually, do items move in Factorio? Maybe they don't. Now that I think about it, actually. Are they also gridlock? There's a Factorio patch? Bruh. What'd they update? What'd they do? What'd that mouse do? Or just a small thing. They do gridlock? I mean, I'll see. I'm opening the game. I need to see from... we gotta do some testing. I gotta see for myself. Like, I mean, I guess, yeah, it makes sense that they would. Wait, no, but... Then how do sushi belts, like, function? I guess there's always one item available in a sushi belt to, like... We'll see. Hold on. Because I really do feel like that's not... It can't be true. And there's a texture error. Wait. Wait. And they don't stack perfectly. Look, it's this one, then 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 this one. And this one's not over it. Wait a minute. So you're saying that the system that I have in place currently is exactly what Factorio's doing? I can't... Okay, why can't I place the fucking... Oh my... Okay. Is it only on circular? I don't know. I guess we'll try here. Let's try, like... Are these? Yeah, like it also bricks. And the same bug happens. I mean, if it's good enough for Factorio, it's probably should be good enough for me, right? Like, probably should just be like, that's chill. Yeah, I probably shouldn't care then. If Factorio, if it works for Torio, I think I should probably say that, you know, if it's a circle, what should be on top? Well, technically, shouldn't this one be on top? No? Like, shouldn't this one technically be on top? And then it would be like a, I mean, again, it's the Penrose thing. Yeah, I mean, it would recursive infinitely, which is the problem. Which is why I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna fucking fix this shit. But, like, you know, in terms of how, like, if I could pick how it would look, that's how it should look, right? Okay, whatever, dude. The solution to it isn't computationally trivial at scale. I mean, I don't think anything's computationally trivial at scale, okay? Like, for being real here, what is computationally trivial at scale? In my mind, fucking nothing, dude. fucking nothing, brother. Even like the simplest shit, like if I just wanted to put the word hello word on like 1,000,000 computers, that's still pretty hard, dude. Sending one packet to 1,000,000 PCs, that's not easy, you know? Well, okay. So if we consider that Factorio, it's good enough for Factorio, then, well, adding 4 still doesn't actually work, but... Most a piece of shit solution would be just make the items separate enough to not Z-fight. Well, okay, okay. I actually was thinking about doing that, Celogen, but the problem is that I think if I do that, I have to do two-sided belts, which I really don't want to do. Not because I don't think two-sided belts are good. They come with a lot of annoyances in Factorio that I would like to avoid. Like, I do obviously agree that having a two-sided belt comes with a lot of goods as well. And I mean, the good side is basically that if I have a crafter and I have a belt and another belt, holy fuck, my Spain skills. this can have 6 items, right? Which is really nice. Versus in my game, if you want to have 6 items going into a crafter, you gotta fucking you gotta do this shit, right? Which is like pretty awful. But the real issue is that if I have a conveyor like this that's just square, and then the items are small enough that they don't, it looks like there should be at least 2 lines of items on the belt, right? Which is bad. Solve the Z fighting with a shader. What if we just don't render the pixels that are somehow intersecting? Nah, it's probably not gonna work. Also, that'd probably be really slow. I don't know. I don't feel like that would be like the best solution. I mean, maybe, but also I haven't written a shader in like 4 years, maybe 5 years. I think the last shader I wrote was in high school or in like sophomore year of college. So, you know. I think if anything, if I want to have like more items on belts, I'll make like a belt like stacker or something, so you can like, or like a combiner, so it just puts 2 items into 1 item. You know what I mean? Like a little package or something. Like, I don't know how the art's gonna work for that, but if I want to do something like that, I'll do that way. You know what I mean? Okay, well, okay, so how do I, okay, I don't want the shaders, or I don't want it to scale to infinite. I think that the way Factorio does this is they just render backwards. But I don't, how do they render backwards from a circle? From a sushi belt, how do you figure out what the head and tail? I mean, you can just pick and choose arbitrarily, which I guess I could also do, but like, not an awesome solution if I'm being real with you. Like, that does not make me super happy, you know? Well, I think rather than being in front, quote unquote, they would just in front and behind would look the same, which I guess I don't like actually anyways, so yeah, I wouldn't do that very much. It would look really messy, I think, more than anything. Example image of a circle. Well, I don't care about that. Look, again, if Factorio can do it, I mean, here, look, I'll just really quickly, if I just do this. Right. And there's this part, all of them. This works. I don't know. No, doesn't it just work? Crazy. But again, that doesn't matter. It is chill, right? Can I do it based on Y pause? No, because if I have a sideways belt, there's no Y pause, right? I mean, I could do it by X pause then, but like, what about left belt versus right belt versus up belt versus down belt? It's like, how would I know? How am I handling optimizations? I'm not. Look, dude, I got a fucking spaghetti in my game. Okay, you think I'm at that point yet? But you think this art is worthy of a game that has optimizations like that are smart? No thanks, dog. In the future, I'm gonna do something different. But not right now. Not right now, dog. This is like in the 5-year future, dude. I don't even know if I need it technically, because my game scale, like your factory scale in my game, is gonna be so much smaller than the factory scale in Factorio that honestly, if my belts suck ass, it's probably fine. And also, like, I'm not even gonna have belts be like in Factorio, belts are like everyone's go-to. In my game, there's gonna be a lot more types of logistics, so like only like 1 in X amount of belts are gonna run. You know what I mean? Don't assume you can't know what players can do. Well, okay, I'm only balancing for you, the player, to win the beat their run, right? Like, of course, some guy with a task speedrun hands could fucking build a mega base in 5 seconds of my game probably, but I don't need to balance around the 0.01%, right? Like, it's fine. Like the same way that like the Hades developers don't need to balance against the guy with a 50 millisecond reaction time, right? That guy can have his fun and he'll lag my game and then he'll be like, I won. That's his goal, right? His goal is to lag my game, and so, you know, he already wins. Now again, I do want to do that in the future, just I think it's cool. Like the way that Factorio does their belts, for those who don't know. Rather than 2 items on a belt, they just store the distance between the items. So if you have a bunch of items in a row, the distance is 0, and then they just get rid of it. So now you just keep track of the distance between this, and you basically have 3 items again. That's how Factorio does it, which is really fucking hard, okay? That's balls hard, so I'm not doing that right now. It would take me, like, probably a week, if not more. Maybe more. I don't know. And also, my shit don't work with it right now, so it, like, you know what I mean? Anyways, how do we fix the index, chat? Okay. I can't just add 4. It's not possible. If I add 4, everything dies, okay? Like, there's so many edge cases that's just adding 4 infinitely that I just can't do it. Like, I'm sure you could just by existing, you can think of it, you know what I mean? I mean, again, the goal is that if you can beat the game with whatever size factory I deem, like, good, which is up in the air still. I don't fucking know how big I want the player's factory to be, but as long as you can run that always, I don't really care, you know what I mean? Like, obviously I'd like it so that you could continue scaling up, not to mega base level or nothing, but more. But if you can run the base level factory and a little bit more, that's fine with me. That's fucking fine with me. What's my expected run length? I don't know, honestly. I'm thinking probably like 20 to 30 minutes for like maybe longer, maybe like an hour. I don't know, honestly. I think that as time goes on, I probably, or like as you get further into the game and the difficulty goes up, I want the time to go up, right? So maybe like the first couple runs are like 20 minutes, and then like end game are like an hour to maybe 2 hours, maybe. Please explain to me the purpose of this video game. To make me $1 trillion. No, actually, the purpose of this game is for me to work on something because I got fucking laid off, dude. Okay. Factory's already the Fent. Like, Fent, what will this game do to me? Can you overdose on a video? I mean, yeah, technically. The guy who played Diablo 3 in China and got a blood clot in his leg and died? Possible. Would you count that as an overdose? Is that an overdose? Or is that just, like, lack of brain cells dose? You know the worst part is that guy who died. He didn't even hit, like, top 1 in the fucking, like, in the leaderboard. Isn't that crazy? Imagine dying playing fucking Diablo 3 and you're not even, like, numbered, like, top 10 in hardcore. Like, what a piece of shit, dude. It's like that one lady who died in the water drinking contest to get a Wii, and then she didn't even win. Like, that's so sad. You know, isn't that, like, just fucking depressing, dude? Okay, how do I do this shit, dude? How do I do it? Just don't make it possible overlap. But I can't. I literally can't. If there's no overlap, then either the items have to be like this, or I have to have 2 belts or 2 lines. Because otherwise, like, okay, look, if there's no overlap, the items and they're like squares. The belt looks so depressing. It's so small. There's like no usage, right? Horrible. Horrible. It just doesn't work. Like, that's the only reason why I have the overlap, is because if I don't have the overlap, the belt looks so depressing, dude. Now again, I could make the belt smaller and like have it work, but no, it's just like gross, dude. It's just like disgusting. A little bit of Real Diamond Plays. I saw this, read the title, didn't even realize it was a stream. What do I mean in multiplayer Factorio? Like, okay. You know wave defense in Factorio? Imagine that, but like good, okay? And also with a sprinkling, maybe not a sprinkling, like 14 tons of overnight transportation. And then some other shit. Yeah, I could make them like big, but I hate how satisfactory items look. Like, I just don't like it. I mean, that's why, like, satisfactory to me, like, the reason why I don't like it is because they're very, it's just the number of items and stuff you get pumped out is really bad. Like, satisfactory, like, whenever I play that game, I'm always just like, I wish I was playing Factorio because I could just make this shit in 2 seconds and make 1,000,000 plates per second right now, right? In fact, in Satisfactory, it feels like every time I want to like scale up, it like, I scale up by like a factor of like 1.5. Plus, look, okay, we're already mostly done with fixing it. I just had to figure, oh, I mean, okay, mostly. Maybe I shouldn't say mostly. But we're getting there, okay? We're getting there, all right? Like if I was gonna fix that, I should have fixed it 10 years ago instead of spending like 3 days just on the conveyors alone, all right? Okay, the Z index. So, basically my thought process is that if there's nothing behind it or in front of it, like no items in front or behind, the Z-index can actually just exist as it is, right? And I can -1 and I can +1. I'll be heading back to my crack it as the factory. Yeah, if you're like expecting to play the game anytime soon, it's we're not close to there, dog. Okay. Like it can just be 0, 1, 2, 3, but then if there's something behind it, actually then I have to -1, right? Which is really dumb. Look, I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna change it. Okay, if I was gonna change it, I should have changed it a long time ago. We're already here. Okay, we're not gonna undo everything I just did. There's no reason to when it looks fine now and I can fix it. Like if I'm like desperately like I can't fix her, then maybe we'll talk about that. But I'm not there. Okay, I'm not even close to there. I can bang my head against the problem for like 13 years straight and then still be like, guys, I just gotta lock it in. Words of man about to refactor everything. No, I haven't refactored anything in this engine, okay? There's so many things I should be refactoring, but I ain't. Shall be subscribing so that in 1 to 3 years time my youth will remind me of your existence and I shall play this game. Okay, I appreciate the sub, dog. Okay, let's think critically. All right, let's try to think critically here. So I don't need it to always +4. I basically need to know if there's items ahead of it or behind it, right? So if I have a conveyor belt like this, okay, and then another one here, and there's items up here, right? This one needs to know what this Z index is. It has to know, for sure. And then it can -1 itself from that one. Or +1, I mean. And then vice versa, if there's a conveyor up here, and there's items on here, or there's no items on here, this one needs to know about these ones behind it, so that if they intersect, then it will work, right? Yeah, I guess if I just keep in mind what is ahead of me and behind me at all times, then it won't infinitely scale, maybe. And it should, well, oh no, that's not gonna work. Because okay, let's say that this Z index is like 10 million, okay, just for exaggeration. And this one is at 0. When this passes over, it's gonna jump up on top of this one. So I'd have to change all 4 of these then, and then change all of them. Yeah, that's a nightmare, dude. Well, again, it's not that I'm afraid to test. I just know that this is what I want already, and I'm already mostly there. Okay. I've heard this right before Sev won at work. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, keeping it, I mean... Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way, I don't think. I don't think it's probably not gonna work. It's probably not gonna work. Yeah, okay. Fuck, dude. I mean, maybe I really should have just kept in charge of the head of the belt. I mean, again, I don't know how they do that with, what do you call? I mean, I guess maybe just like, no, but that doesn't, yeah. It's rough, man. What's up, Dennis? Cool stuff. Don't know how I landed here, but I'll give you a chance. My go, dude. That's all we ask for, baby. Except you're gonna actually watch me struggle for like 30 hours straight and nothing else. I'm just trying to figure out Z index. Absolutely no programming. Absolutely no running the game, okay? I gotta go get water. I've been sucking down air for the past like 5 minutes, dude. I got no water. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, fuck. Ugh. 30 hours of Zindex. No, it's 30 hours I gotta go pee. I bet he was canter pairing. Dude, he's bringing out the fucking words I ain't never heard of. Canter pairing. A pairing? Wait, no, okay. Hold on. Canter pairing function is a primitive recursive pairing function. Well, okay, I guess I don't know. Why do I need that? I already have a unique index for each XY. It's the vector. There can only be one tile at a time. There's no stacking tiles, right? Call Fireship. I'm sure your influencer people all have each other's phone number. Dude, this guy thinks I collab with people. This guy even thinks I know who Fireship is. I don't know fucking anybody, dude. Like, there was like a long time ago, I collabed with one streamer ever, and then, he like quit streaming, and like, I don't know what happened to him. He like fucking died. Ugh. The only person I've collabed with is my other IRL friend who also streams, Mr. @Omikaye, except he's evil, so nobody subbed to Omikaye. Until he does a cool collab with Epic Lugswo that's not playing Pokemon, okay? Okay. I gotta continue contemplating, chat. Should I add my emotes to Twitch chat? I probably should. I just don't fucking, I can't care enough, dude. I have to tell you. Dude, I've been sitting staring at this fucking one line of code for like 2 hours. Okay. How do I fix this, dude? The current issue is it's just the Z index is not like it doesn't work at all technically. Yeah, this is just cosmetic. You're correct. But it bothers me enough that when I'm playtesting, it's all I focus on, which is why I'm trying to fix it now. Oh, is Fireship the guy who does I feel like I've kind of recognized him. Is he the guy that does like the 10 game developers made a game that's blind or some shit like that? Because you're right, like all my I have like I don't even want to know how many UI bugs I have, dude. Like the amount of visual bugs in this game is I don't even fucking know. It's insane. Okay. But I want to like this one bothers me enough that I want to fix it before I can just start working on other stuff, you know? Because conveyors are such a big like they're such a big part of the satisfaction that you get when like playing a factory building game. I feel like watching a conveyor fill up and populate and then move your items down. It's like bubble pops for my eyeballs, dude. Right? No, they do. One of the FFFs in Factorio, they have a whole thing on how they did their belts, but it's not super in depth. I mean, you know, I'm not asking for them to be super in depth, but again, well, no, I know how they do it. Factorio they fix the Z index by drawing backwards. I'm 100% sure, dude. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. YouTube is pretty good about no chatbots. Like, I don't think I've ever had a free streamer viewer chatbot in YouTube before, which I don't know how. Well, I mean, I think that everything is considered hard to do in coding games, except for like moving the guy around. That's pretty easy. I think pretty much everything else is pretty hard. And the way that I'm doing it is definitely hard, and the way that Factorio does it is like galaxy brain hard. Like this is like kind of hard, but it's not like fucking impossible. Which is why but yet I'm sitting here looking at this for like 100 years. So, okay. What I'm thinking about right now is having some sort of like running belt count. But then I have to know which, like, if I have to know which one are connected, I might as well have already just done it the other way, right? Like, I might as well have just done it the other way, right? Like, if I'm gonna figure out belt connectings, then it would have just been chill. Well, I'm sure you get this request a lot, and I'm sorry if it's annoying. It's okay. Look, my job as a streamer is to answer the same 4 questions over and over. Okay. The game is, imagine Factorio, like the wave defense game mode, but like a fully fleshed out game. Now, showing you, you're gonna be like, fucking, what's fucking wrong with this guy? But because the art's not so hot, but yeah. So I was thinking about doing something like that, where the belts each have their own individual Z index when I get them placed down, right? So like in my tile update function, I was thinking about having it so that each belt has a Z index that gets added to everything inside of it. So this Z index will always be flat. But then I add the belt's Z index, and I just have each belt know what it should be. But, I mean, okay, that'll work for everything that's not a loop. If there's a loop, everything kind of falls apart, right? Which is really bad. But I guess that's, okay, let's figure out how we can get, so, okay. Let's just, like, not pseudocode it, but I'm gonna draw it out, right? So if I have a belt here, this would be 0. Then I place a belt here that's connected to it. This would be -4. Place a belt here. This would be +4, right? Then I place a belt here. This would be -8. I break this belt. And now fucking what, dude? Then this is -8 permanently? That can't be right. I guess I could, so okay, if I break a belt, then both sides should add, I should check the previous and next conveyor all the way down. Oh, but then splitters break. Oh, dude. That really fucking sucks ass, dude. That really fucking blows, dude. It would break on split. So, okay. I mean, I guess I could write a function that, like, okay, basically, I have to do a depth first search on my conveyors, and splitters are trees. Welcome to the stream of suffering, guys. We're finally back, dude. We're back in the suffering house. Oh my fucking god, dude. Splitters could be considered a head slash tail always. Well, no. Well, maybe. I guess because splitters, they don't show what's inside. Well, not, I mean, right now they do. But in the future, there should be a cover to the splitter. So it doesn't show what's inside, right? Because otherwise the items would teleport. So if I have a cover on the splitter, then technically that would kind of fix it. And then the splitters could always be a head and tail. Or just a head, I guess, right? Dude. Oh, dude. This is horrible, dude. No, yeah, +1 for each conveyor definitely does not work. I mean, I just feel like there's a way that I don't have to. Okay, because the problem I'm coming up to is that I have to figure out the item, or I basically have to traverse through the whole conveyor, and I really, really, really don't want to do that. I unbelievably badly, I don't want to do that. But I don't see how it's possible if I don't. I mean, like, I guess, okay, here, let's bring this back. If this just stays -8 forever, how bad is that? Is that horrible? Okay, I see how this is horrible. The problem is that if that stays as -8 forever, let's say that we isolate a -8 and we isolate another -8 over here. What happens when I place a belt here, right? It fucking dies. It all explodes into a million pieces and I cry. I mean, that's another huge problem in general. If I have two conveyor systems that are completely disconnected from each other, and like this is like a whole thing, and this is like a whole thing, and I connect them, I have to do so much work just to fix it, right? Dude, that sucks. That fucking sucks, man. Okay. I mean, okay. If I'm gonna come up with the whole heads tail system of conveyors, then again, there's no reason to use this. And what I should actually do is in the conveyor manager, this is where all the items will draw from the item manager, and we'll just draw them backwards, right? Like that's, again, I'm sure that's how Factorio does. I just assumed naively, mayhaps, that it would be so easy, dude, right? Well, no, but the Celsius, that doesn't work. If I get the only item to compare my Z-index to, okay, here, let me explain why that doesn't work, right? So let's say that I've got a conveyor belt, like these are like, let's say this is like 10 long conveyor, okay? And there's an item up here, this is at 0, and there's an item here, okay? I check the conveyor system, I see, oh, this one's 0, okay, so I'll put myself at 1. And then I insert an item right here. Now what happens? Right, it just breaks. It just breaks instantly, right? What's up, Charging Laser Boy? Title absolutely intrigues me. I like the idea. I'm glad to hear it, dude. I mean, I'm actually genuinely surprised that there's not a game. I mean, maybe there is a game that's already out. I don't fucking know, but check the one with the direction of conveyor belt is facing. I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't see how this would ever work is what I'm trying to say. it has the inherent flaw of this guy. If this guy exists, it dies. Should be able to determine in what direction it should check. Well, no. Yeah, so I see this is at 0. So I set myself to 1, which is correct. And then I insert an item here, and now it's fucking dead, right? So I guess I could make this the maximum possible number. So let's say this is 40. Okay, we make this 40. But then when this gets to here, and then 0 gets taken out, what happens then, right? Like, basically, if this is permanently 40 after both of these items are removed, then I do that again, I get another item that's 40, and then they don't, now it's fucking broken, right? It's not possible. Yeah, it also doesn't work, because when I insert an item into the middle of the belt, this has a movement of 0. It's traveled 0 distance. And if I want to know how far along a belt it is already, then I have to know the whole belt, which is, again, then we're doing that again, right? Doesn't this hog ram like crazy? I mean, it does, but not really. Like, I have like 8,000 items currently stored in my game anyways, and I'm already at like a gigabyte, which, I mean, it sucks, but it's not that bad. Like, I think it's in the same way that I've said I believe it's reasonable for my game to expect the players to have 10 megabits of download and upload speed. Like, if you don't have 10, I don't know how to help you, man. You know what I mean? You gotta have 10, right? And in the same way, I expect the average player's computer to have more than 5 gigs or like 4 gigs of RAM, right? Like, generally feels like a Harvard high school exam. Well, no, it doesn't, because there's an obvious easy answer. I just don't want to do it. Well, I guess it's not. There's an obvious fucking extremely ball-crushing, soul-crushingly hard answer that I really would prefer to not have to do, but honestly, the more I look at it, the more I think that's how I have to do it, which sucks. That sucks, like, a lot. That really fucking blows, dude. But I honestly, like, I think that's the way I have to do it. I'm forced to do it this way. I mean, it's not that bad. Like, it's not like I'm wasting code or anything, right? Unless I'm fine with jank. Unless I'm fine with the yank. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll just have to do that then. Fuck my life, man. Ugh. I set up so much cool stuff, dude. I did so much cool technology. Okay, so the new goal today then is no longer, well, it's technically still the same thing, but now I have to okay, so I have to separate conveyors or conveyor systems and keep track of them. So this is a really, like, I was already in the middle of implementing this a little bit, and I realized it's way more complex than I think it is. So first of all, the biggest problem is this. Let's say I have a conveyor system of 100 conveyors, right? And I have another conveyor system that has 100 conveyors, right? And then I connect them. This is the biggest issue. And then, what if this loops into this one somehow, right? It's like just really hard. Yeah. Well, I already basically have that. Well, again, the other issue is I don't have a splitter function. The splitter being able to find conveyor systems is going to be rough. Now, again, I could make it so that the splitter is always ahead of a conveyor system. And I guess it would work. I mean, also, like, finding undergrounds is, like, not easy. Like, undergrounds in my game are invisible. I mean, in Factorio they are too, right? And then also, yeah, there's just a lot, basically. There's just a lot. There's just much to consider. Okay, I think I do want to have it so that every splitter is, okay, the splitter in my game is 2 conveyors with some logic that sits on top of it, okay? So I think the way that I want this to work is that But this is the back. I need. Okay, so I needed to go backwards, right? Where I need. Well, okay, it's technically broken right now, but yeah, I have it working. Like, or it was working in the past. I'm sure it wouldn't take that long to fix it now, but it exists. It definitely is broken as of right now, though. I don't know what happened, but I mean, let me. I guess I could just double check to make sure. I think it works. I think it's broken. Okay, so if I do one of these, and then I put the underground like this. Well, you know what? The underground actually technically works then, which is nice to know. Oh, okay, it does not work. I lied. Yeah, okay, it's totally broken. Never mind. All right. I know why it's not becoming invisible, which is fine, but yeah, it definitely did not work. Okay. Hold on, I gotta go pee again. I'll be back in a sec. I spent 20 minutes. I'm hitting my ad quota on Twitch technically. Which some YouTube video about conveyor belts. Like, I'm not getting no tutorial out, dude. Nah, look, we gotta. That's like getting the guy to fight the Elden Ring boss for me, okay? I'm not letting him solo her, all right? I'm soloing her. Okay, so I thought about it while I was peeing. The splitter needs to have, or each conveyor inside of this needs to have like some bool that's just like splitter. And then that way when I check to see if I should update the head of the conveyor, then I don't. And that becomes a new conveyor system. So let's say I have a conveyor system, I have a splitter like this, right? And then I have two massive conveyor systems down here. These are all separate. Okay. That's how I think I'm gonna have this be handled. With 3 and 4 being directly, like starting with this one. So if I place another conveyor down here that goes left, this would be the head of the third conveyor system, right? Does that even work though? You know, I'm also realizing another huge problem. Well, it's not a problem, but it's something that's very annoying. Is that, let's say I have, like, okay, let's say I have conveyor system 1 this way, conveyor system 2 this way, and then I have one conveyor here, okay, and it's facing up. If I rotate this, it's gonna, like, shatter my worldview, dude, right? When I rotate this guy, Well, I guess it's not that bad. It's basically just breaking it and then replacing it this way, I guess, kind of. I don't know. Do it random. I think that's a great idea. I think the Z index should just be random, chat. What do you guys say? You think that sounds like a good idea? Like, what if we just don't? What if we just don't? What if I just don't? What if I just stopped living? Breaking things fun. I don't know if I go that far. Maybe like fucking. It's a roguelike, I need random. Yeah, but the randomness shouldn't come from the factory. If my factory is inconsistent, that's a problem, dude. Well, I mean, it probably is right now, but it's consistent enough that nobody will notice, right? Right, Chad? No one will notice. He'll be like, ah, it looks good to me, dude. Okay. Okay, no, it's actually not that bad, maybe. Opium. Do I need to make a new class for this, though? Because, like, I could just have it all on this list, but I don't really like the idea of that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. So... there's just so much overhead to this, dude. Like... Okay, I need to figure out the rules of what creates a conveyor head and what destroys a conveyor head, right? So if I destroy a belt and the previous conveyor was there, does that always create a new conveyor head? So if I have a conveyor, I made Oklahoma. I have 3 conveyors like this. So this is currently the head. Then if I break this tile, the previous conveyor should become a head always? Right? Can't be worse than all common jokes disabled. Oh yeah, Sergeant Square, thanks for the sub, man. He's gotta sell one, dude, okay? It's no big deal. Just sell a guy. Is this always true, though? If there's a previous conveyor and I break one, or if I break this conveyor and there's a previous one, it should always make this a head, right? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. But I currently allow this functionality, dude. This works in my game. Well, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Pretty sure that this works in my game right now, but, you know, in today's day and age, who fucking knows, man? Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Okay, so this does not work. Oh, no. Okay. I know why it doesn't work currently. It's because, right. This has to be hard-coded to be not... this is currently a curved bit. Like, okay, it only looks bad because I don't have, like, art for the rules of curving belts. This is a curved belt, and it needs to not be. This needs to be a straight belt. Now, I will say I don't know what the fuck happened. Why these get over there. Wait, what's up with that, dude? Oh, no, I do know what's happening. Okay, no, wait, no. It does work. Okay, what's happening is... Right, okay, yeah. I see what's going on. Oh. This fucking sucks, dude. Okay, I'm realizing that my conveyor system just as a whole is not as robust as I think it needs to be. If I have conveyors just pull from the thing behind them, you won't need headers and splitters could be inventories. This isn't. I get what you're saying, but I'm solving a different problem. I'm solving Z indexing right now. Which, by the way, I'm surprised that this worked with the Z indexing being fucked. I don't know how that happened because this doesn't work, right? Oh no, this does work because they're too slow. Okay, if I add a third, no, it didn't even work. Okay. Okay. The Mac went in. Do I use C#? Yeah, I'm using C#. I don't think it's not that hard. Like, there's harder languages. Okay, if you ever used C++ before and you manage your own memory, that's way harder. All right. But I think all programming languages are hard. Okay, there's not any that you just like. Maybe Python, but that's like not a compile. It's a scripting language. It's not compiled, right? Look how game dev is 90% trying to figure out and fix your own mistakes. 90%? I don't know about that, dude. I think that game dev is actually like 99.9%. Like, I have a gun and then I shoot myself and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And then instead of like fixing the band-aid or like fixing with like a tourniquet and band-aid, I just kind of like let myself bleed out for like 10 years. And then I realize like in 10 years, I'm like, oh shit, that's nuts. I've been bleeding this whole time. And then I get to sit in my extreme suffering, which is fucking so awesome, dude. 70% fixing the problem, 30% talking to us. No, it's definitely not. It's like, it's reversed, dude. You know how fast I work when I don't stream? It's crazy. The difference is actually nuts. Now, this problem, it wouldn't be that different, because I'm actually just thinking for most of this time, but... Okay. Yeah, so, okay, the biggest problem, again, the problem that I'm really coming to... Bad phrasing. I'm realizing is the conveyor itself does not support all the rules that need to be in place. Like, for example, I don't even have any curving rules. Like, the only curving rule I have is so that if you put it up and then right, it curves right. But I don't have anything for 2 into 1. I don't have anything for, like, the other shit, right? Looked up on YouTube on Kado conveyor belts and they separate the items just enough to not Z-fight. Yeah, because they're evil, okay? They're evil, alright? I'm out here trying to solve the hard problems in life and they're like, just fucking suck your own dick. No thanks, man. That's right, I'm inventing. That's right. Well, not a new thing. Because, like, Factorio be doing that shit since, like, 10 years ago, right? Okay, so, alright, we're adding a new task to the goals today, alright? So, not only do we have to separate the conveyor system, we also have to, I guess, like, fix curving rules. And then also, we have to, or not even fix, more like just, like, implement curving rules. Because I don't have them right now. I just straight up don't have them. Then also, what? I need to have multiple inputs into each conveyor, and then we need to split the conveyor, or make splitter not branch conveyor system. I think this is the full list of things that we have to do. I think. Nah, the miners, they're not even miners, by the way. That's just an inserter. I mean, literally, the iron ore is a chest, and you're just inserting out of it. Like, my smartass also wanted to make a factory game, made the conveyor system with all the curving rules, and then stopped because I don't know how to make good art. Yeah, but see, just like, don't do that. Like if I run my game, you know, what if you just make it like that? What's the big deal? Who needs good art when instead you could just, you know, have that shit work? So yeah, this previous conveyor, this needs to be a list of conveyors, I think. And then that way, I can, if I break, or if I have this set up and I break this conveyor, both of these will become the new, or will become heads. And then if I place this conveyor down, then I guess they should both not become heads? Okay, so let me think about this for a second. If I place a conveyor down... Wait, hold on, okay. Conveyors can have 3 inputs. They can have, right, all directions except the one that it's facing. These can all be inputs into, right? But there can only be 1 output ever. There can never be 2 outputs, so... So the rules, I think, are going to end up like this. If I break a conveyor, all previous conveyors become heads, okay? If I place a conveyor, all or I guess like all next conveyor should converge to become a head, right? Just have each conveyor check if there's a conveyor in front of them in every frame. Who needs FPS? Is this guy like a genius, dude? This guy's fucking so smart, bro. This guy's awesome, dude. Yeah, I think these are the rules. I think this should work. Because again, there can only be one, since there can only be 1 output, if I break the output, then that should become a head always. If I place a tile down, the previous should update, or if I set a next conveyor ever, that should be set as the new head. Okay. 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 Alright. So, first thing we gotta do, how many references does this have? Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. I've seen way worse before. So... What if I build it backwards? Well, no. If I build it backwards, it's fine. Because it's not all next. This is going to have to search through the whole conveyor belt system until it finds the end. And then that sets it as the head, right? So if I have a conveyor belt like this. And then I place one down here. That's facing into it. It's going to check... No, I guess I should just... pretend that the art is fine, okay? It's gonna check this one, right? And then this one's gonna say, okay, find... Well, actually, no. Okay, I think actually what I should do is I should probably have each conveyor... Here. Inside of this, each conveyor is gonna have a head point, right? So I need to have a public conveyor... conveyor head... And then if I ever connect to something that has a conveyor head... It should just set whatever I connected to my... That should be the same as my conveyor head, right? Oh, but it's a... Oh, but then I have to update all of them. I need a pointer, dude. I need a pointer. I don't need a reference. I need a fucking pointer. Can you use C# without... I mean, I know you can. Like, I literally would have to type unsafe, you know? Like, to use a pointer, you have to type the unsafe keyword, which is, like, so fucking evil, right? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Oh, God. I don't want to make it recursive, though. I mean... Hello, FBI agent. The real question is, will I be able to use my 1290 hours of Factorio to play well? Probably at least a little bit, but... Look, man, you can have 1290 hours in Factorio and still be dog shit at the game. You know, I should know, speaking from experience. I should know. I mean, it's probably easier to just make it recursive for now. do this. Yeah. Probably. Also, I gotta go pee again, dude. I'll be back. I'll fucking be back, dude. So true, bestie. Yeah, you should know, as my FBI agent, that I'm fucking dog shit, dude. Okay, you ever see my shit? You ever see it's dog shit, dude. Fucking go ahead. Okay, so there's a lot of problems I'm really thinking about now. that like I've really been like thinking. There's a lot of problems. There's so many problems, dude. Like, there's just so many fucking problems with it. No, I mean, it's solvable. I mean, I'm not even solving the actual. I'm setting up the rest of the conveyor system technically now, which is like arguably way worse, but post-piss clarity. Well, there's no documents. It's not like this is this is a custom-built tile system, right? Like it wouldn't work in any other game. Like you can't just slap it in. There's no docs to fucking figure out this shit. Like I have to do a lot of work, okay? Because first of all, calculate position. This as a whole is really bad. It's like fucked, dude. Because okay, I want it to be visually accurate. So when there's two conveyors going into the middle, right? It should uncurve the conveyor belt, and then also make it so that when they go in, it like goes in and then still goes to the middle, which is like fucking horrible, dude. What's up, Albert? I'm honestly really intrigued by this idea of a roguelike factory builder, because these two genres go like peanut butter and broken glass, at least in my head. I mean, I kind of agree that they're a little weird. More than anything, I think after playing Space Age and like playing on Gleba and what do you call it? I mean, all the different planets, right? Imagine, okay, like imagine a game where you could randomly generate a planet that you'd have to play differently on every time, right? That's basically my idea. But then also Wave Defense Factorio. Like, that's what really made me like, I'm like, okay, this actually would work, I think. Like, obviously, you're not going to be building Mega Base, which is, like, fine. Like, there's some people who are definitely, like, there's a subset of players, like, I would even argue a large subset of players that play Factorio that probably wouldn't want to play my game that much, right? Like, because what they like is the scaling more than the ingenuity of creating a new logistic, like, problem. And that's fine. They have Factorio, right? I'm not trying to fucking reinvent the fucking wheel, right? That's totally fine. Calc is slang for calculator. Wow, is this guy a fucking genius, dude? Is this guy a fucking genius, bro? Okay, yeah. So this whole thing doesn't like work. Well, it's not gonna be actually planets, I don't think. It's gonna be more like it's gonna be like just mission based. But yeah, like each one will have different resources. I don't know about a tech tree. Again, I'm still in the process of figuring all that out, right? Because I don't think I actually think the more that I'm playing, I don't want research in my game. I want it to change differently, but again, we're still going there, right? I'm currently still trying to get the base game to like function, so you know. And that is rough, dude. That is it's fucking rough, man. It's very rough. Okay. There's visual problems with the way I want to do this. So, okay. If I have a conveyor facing right and a conveyor facing left, right, and then I put a conveyor in the middle facing up, when I have this conveyor, like the items moving very slowly, it kind of needs to teleport to the middle. It can't be doing all the cute shit, right? Where like it goes across and then up like that in a smooth line. Because if it does, half of the items are gonna get stuck. Like, okay, let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4 items and we make a fucking penis. That's bad. That's super shit, right? I mean, I guess the way that I would want this to work is, I mean, I guess I could cheat it. So basically, the item would go, like, oh, I guess in real Factorio, the same thing happens, right? So if there's 3 items or if there's like 4 items on this thing, or you can only put so many items on a conveyor belt, right? Like if I have, in Factorio, if I have this exact same setup and there's only items on here and up here, I think only 1 or 2 items gets in rather than the full 4. And I think, honestly, I don't remember, but the full belt doesn't get filled up. Like if I put a belt down here that's going up into it, more items will get added to this belt, right? Dude, I've been trying to make it dirtiest hack known to mankind, okay? I've been trying for 2 days straight, but I'm not dirty enough. I'm not Dirty Dan, dude. I can't get down in the dirty. It's fine. If I fuck it up, it's chill, okay? If I make it dog shit, it's fine. Not Kofium. Dude, I just really, okay. You know what's bothering me? Is I really feel like I can fix her. Okay? I really feel like I could just fix her and avoid doing all this. Like, it's not even like I don't want to. Like, because I do want to in the future. I just don't want to right now. Like, at this very moment, I really don't want to have to implement this whole fucking system. You know what I mean? I just don't wanna. I would just really prefer to not have to do this right now, because I just don't feel like it. I don't fucking know. It's causing me great pain to think about. And I'd prefer to not do it. And I just feel like I can fix her, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, does it not just feel like it feels so fixable, dude? I just feel like a little therapy, you know, and then like it would just work, dude. Like, no, I'm never gonna separate the items. Like, I refuse to do that, no matter fucking what, okay? Because it's gonna look like dog shit. I know for sure it will look like dog shit, and even if it's not dog shit, it's gonna be really slow, or I'm gonna have to make the belts exponentially faster, which I think is bad. Like, okay, if you've ever played Factorio with mods, you've probably played with a mod that makes some belts, like adds new belts that move at like 4 million items per second. And you can't tell that the items are moving sometimes because they kind of frame sync with like okay, you know, like when you have a camera and you're recording a helicopter, the blades can sync up with the frame rate and it looks like it's moving really slowly. That's what can happen if you have loaders and really fast conveyor belts. So making fast conveyors in a 2D game like Factorio, I think is generally speaking a bad thing. I want the conveyors to be slower so that they work and they look good, right? So it's just a bad idea in my opinion, just all the way through. Like Factorio has this, like they had the same problem in when they added green belts. Like here, hold on. Base age development, is it here? No, this is like super old. Okay, hold on. Can I find... Okay, hold on. Let me go on Steam. They have all the facts down here. I read one of their posts about the green belts. Yeah, but that's because they do something cheater with green belts. The reason why green belts look like they're moving is because they do a cheat, okay? They literally cheat it, all right? I just gotta find it. Sound improvements, assembly flipping. It might be here, maybe. I think it's a dedicated green belt Factorio Friday Facts, I want to say. Well, I'll keep looking. Quality, new rails, robots, research. 393? No, I think I just clicked this one. Oh wait, yeah, here. Yeah, okay, so look. The reason why, like, it works, it is this one apparently. Okay, yeah. They randomize the colors of the items slightly so that you can see the movement. Like, I understand at 512 frames, they actually start frame syncing perfectly, but at 400, it's gonna look like they're moving backwards then, right? Which is super fucking bad, right? But yeah, that's why it looks fine in live, is because they randomize the colors on the items on belts, which it's minute in a small detail, but it makes a big difference. Now, again, it's not like I couldn't do something like that, but the faster the belts move, the more you have to do something like that, right? Like, it's not even that much. Like, I mean, you can see the patterns when you're looking at like you can watch some artifacts kind of like go like there's obvious like it's like looking at the Matrix. You know, you can see the lines falling with the belts in this, which is, again, I think that's how that works. And again, it's not like I couldn't do this, but I would prefer to not have to, right? I'd prefer to just not do that. No, was the bitrate dying? It probably was. Add spoilage. I don't think I'm actually. I actually think, like, am I gonna steal a lot from Space Age? Yes, but I think I'm actually not gonna steal spoilage. I think I'm actually not gonna do that. I really like fuck it. I don't fuck with that shit, bro. Yeah, that's my V. I didn't think about that. I mean, I guess no matter what, I should probably get some of this working, because like implementing the curving rules, this is important actually just for gameplay. Like this is like super important just for the game to like fucking work, right? Like let's order this into like good. So these definitely have to happen. Like I have to do this like probably today. Technically this stuff I could wait. But this I should probably do. So let's do this one first because it's just probably the easiest. Multiple inputs in each conveyor. So the previous conveyor, this has to be not previous conveyor, but this has to be a list of conveyors. And this is going to be like input conveyors. And then I guess I just have to kill this. So now we have to go through everything and find... Okay, so here I'm setting the previous conveyor to this. So now I need to do input conveyors, add this. Then in next conveyor is null. Removed conveyor is tile. Dude, I always forget how my tile update is. Hold on. If I trigger the listener, tile update is called on me. This is the tile that was placed. Yeah, okay. Conveyor is the tile that was placed. I am the tile that is being updated. Okay. You're probably comment my code base better. I mean, I should probably do a lot of things. Look, commenting is not my strong suit. Actually, you know, when I first got my job at Treyarch, which is where I used to work, my first commit ever was like I had a bunch of comments. I was documenting my shit in my code, and then my manager literally said, "You should comment less." And you know what? I was like, that's how I knew I was with the true geniuses, dude. And then I deleted all the comments, and I got a green thumbs up emoji to send that shit, dude. Okay, so conveyor is a tile that was placed. So if I am adding next conveyor equals conveyor. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. And if conveyor is being broken, it's fine if I don't remove it. Yes, okay. So then in this... Oh, okay. So this has to be in a for loop, I guess. Yeah, okay. Because I have to iterate now. So rather than conveyor equaling the previous conveyor, I have to iterate over the conveyors. So actually here, or int I 0 I less than. Wait, curveyor equals this. Okay, so then curveyor dot input conveyors count increment. And I'm doing all this. Oh, this has to be J. Humor comments about losing your sanity are the funniest to read. I think I actually only have... I have a couple to-dos. Here, let's see. How many to-dos do I have? To-do. I got 9. Yeah, and half of these are like, to-do, don't do this. That's good. That's fucking awesome. That makes me so glad to see. That's fucking... Yeah, that's sick, dude. That's fucking swag. Okay, so I'm iterating now through the input conveyors, and then at the end of this, well, okay, actually, hold on. What I need is actually, okay, I need a current conveyor pointer. I mean, I probably should just make this a recursive function. It's probably just easier if I do that. You know? Yeah, okay, fine. I'll make it a fucking recursive. I gotta make it a recursion. I can't dynamic program it. I'm too stupid, dude, okay? I'm too fucking dumb. It's too hard. It's too much to think about right now. I'm gonna go pee is what I'm gonna do. I gotta go hit the post-piss clarity again. That's what I need. My life. Okay. Yeah, I simply must, okay? It's very important, alright? He's sniffing snow. Yeah, I'm actually just going to do cocaine every time I leave. That's definitely what's happening. You think you program better on cocaine? Like, you know how like some programmers microdose LSD and they're like, dude, it fucking helps me. You think if I microdose cocaine, that shit would go, that would go hard? I mean, okay, technically, actually, I'm macro dosing cocaine. Like if I take ADHD medicine, well, I'm macro dosing methamphetamines, I guess, more than anything. So actually, I don't know, dude. And you know that shit does help me. So maybe microdosing cocaine is swag, dude. Maybe that shit's good. Okay, so updates update items in previous input conveyors. Very long function name. I fucking know, but it is what it is. Okay. What's up, Floyd? How's it going, man? It ain't, but okay. It definitely is. Look, it's not actually pure methamphetamine, but it says amphetamine on it. And it's like pretty fucking close, dude. Like, obviously it's not straight meth, okay? Obviously. They wouldn't be diagnosing that shit otherwise, but it's pretty close. And it's got a pretty similar, what do you call it? Similar, I mean, it's a stimulant, so, you know. It'd be doing its job is all I'm saying. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the item entities. Second, set it is moving. Set conveyor full to false. And that's it. Okay. Oh, like, it's not actually, okay? It's not straight up meth. It's what is it? I don't actually know. Adderall. Aim. Out here. Okay, it's amphetamine aspartate monohydrate, right? Now again, it has amphetamine in the name, and it's definitely at least in some point, what do you call? You know, it's got something similar to methamphetamine, but it's not. Again, obviously, it's not the same thing exactly. I don't know how much you'd have to take for it to like feel the same, I guess. But anyways, we need a thing here. So if conveyor is null, then we return. Good job, Visual Studio. It's like it knows what I want, dude. And then we iterate through the conveyor, your input conveyors count, and increment. All update items, and we pass in so then now no more do while. I'm just now going to call update items with myself inside of this. Okay, let's just make sure that works before that doesn't work somehow. Oh, I forgot, right. Gotta do this first. Never mind. JK. Okay, so I should be able to do. Hold on. Okay. Let me put this in an elf. In an else. I guess both of these go in here, and then so I need to add a conveyor. So input conveyors, add conveyor. And then I'm setting previous conveyor to null, but I think now I should be able to set in conveyors. I just remove conveyor, and it should always be in there. I fucking hope, dude. I hope. Okay, run the game. Just fucking see what happens, baby. Is it gonna work? Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're good. We're chilling. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. I think you know too much about you know, it's like I feel like it's a similar like to the guy that knows what the difference between an ebephile. I don't even know the names, okay, because I'm not that guy, okay. But the guy who's like technically he's not a pedophile, he's an ebephile. It's the same vibe, dude. I feel like you're telling on yourself a little bit here. Okay, all that being said, that works now. So now I need to set the curving rules. So we've fixed multiple inputs into each conveyor. This is technically fixed. Now we need the curving rules. So actually, here, let me just check. Let me make sure that this works the other way. Like this. So what I'm trying to test here is I'm just making sure that if this stalls at the top, so it stops, and I put a conveyor here, it should continue merging. Yeah, okay, nice, good. All right, perfect. Are they all in here? Oh, 68? Okay, that's fucking bad. Why did that happen, dude? Why did it just work, dude? Why did they keep going? Like, okay, if one side kept going, I can make sense of that, but both sides. The belt's 100. Again, so for the record, this is not a miner. This is an inserter. Okay. This is not a miner. It's like this is just an inserter. This is literally iron ore. It's a chest. Okay. Okay, that's fair. If you have ADHD, then I guess it's. I mean, I didn't fucking do it. My parents did no research, dude. I had some doctor, like my psychiatrist, when I was like 10, who diagnosed me. That guy put me on fucking 80 milligrams of Vyvanse, dude, which is like insane, dude. I don't know what the fuck was up with that, and I didn't do no research. Neither did my parents apparently. So that's fucking swag. Okay, so this inserter is inserting onto this belt. This belt is accepting it. That makes sense to me. Makes sense to me, dude, right? That's chill. Then it's sending it over here. Okay? But it shouldn't be. Okay, hold on. I need to stop in... If we're ahead of the conveyor and it's not null, well, the reason why it's no, it's teleporting because like that makes sense to me. It's because this, like the penis shaft part of the like the balls, right, of the conveyor dick. The left one is just left. This one is curved. Okay, so it's what's happening is it's moving it to the next conveyor and then putting it on this side because it thinks it's curved. Okay, that's what's going on here. As a kid, I was also put in extreme amounts. I stopped because of the crash and started again for last year of German high school. But children normally need higher doses because they don't have the habits to deal with it. I mean, but like, look, I think 50 was like enough. It's not like I needed to have more. Like, I mean, I guess when I was a kid, I asked for more because I was just like, oh, it makes me better at school, and I just want to be better at school. But then he would just be like, okay, here you go. I just feel like maybe there should have been a little bit more control. Okay, is all I'm saying. Like, I don't think it affected me badly or anything, you know? Like, but I think that there's definitely some people who could get either addicted to the feeling or something bad, you know? I'm just saying. It's not like... It's a bad idea, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so I guess I should pause in here. So, next conveyor item entities is 130. Okay. I know why. I know why. I know why. Okay. I have to put a thing in here. If next conveyor item entities count is max conveyor items -1, then next conveyor dot is full, or full conveyor full is set to true. Do I ever set this back to false? Okay, so I set it to true in here. I set it to false. No. And then I set it to false. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So then I need to also in here, rather than just checking this, I need to also check and next conveyor dot conveyor full not. So what's happening is that the conveyor was at 3 items, and then both inserters would activate on the same frame because they were paused. And then because this is equals, it would hit 5 and then move both of them in and then just keep going. Okay. Yeah, that's what's going on. So I think now it should be fixed. I think she should be fixed. Wait for it to fill up first. Yeah, I agree that... Oh. What the fuck is happening, dude? Why don't I just delete all items with the command? That'd be horrible. If there's a bug and you're just losing everything, that's so bad. What do you mean? That's not how that should go. Conveyor belt of internal ore stacking. Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't fucking know, dude. This is also true. If you have ADHD, the chances you just get addicted to gambling is like way higher than your meds, probably, or like, you know, alcohol. Like, it's just a much higher statistical chance that you just fucking start smoking the za too much. But yeah, I agree. I mean, I think nowadays more parents are aware. Like, I think that, like, I mean, I don't know when the rise of like getting diagnosed started happening, but like, I feel like it started happening like, I mean, literally when I was a kid. Like, that was like the first time that like my parents even heard of that shit, you know? And then, what's it called? Like, nowadays though, I feel like it's common enough that more parents just know what it is, and they're like, oh, I know what this is. And then they're like, okay, maybe I shouldn't just give this to my child. Like, I think my parents were just like, they just believed the psychiatrist, which, you know, it's fair. But, like, I'm not blaming them, again, because nothing bad happened to me. It's fine. But it is crazy. It is fucking nuts, dude. Gambling machines are statistically ADHD attractors because of the high overstimulation they cause. Hell yeah. It's fucking awesome, dude. It's fucking awesome, dude. Look. You shouldn't probably go gambling, but it is kind of fucking swag, dude. It's a little swag, dude. Okay, I gotta be real with you. Okay, so it's 55. Alright, so why, dude? When it's 3. Okay, hold on. Let's say it's 1. Then both insert at the same time. So it becomes 3. Oh, wait, okay, wait. Okay, well, there's a problem with 3. If there's 3 inputs, no matter what, this breaks. I need to have like a running count of items, basically, so that while I'm updating through, I can also set them or I can also increment. I can't just use the count, which is like that sucks ass, dude, is what it does. Argue Zaw is probably a better ADHD man. That's definitely not true. I pop a gummy. You think I can work like that? It ain't no way, dude. I mean, I'm sure some people, maybe it helps them focus, but not for me, bro. I pop a gummy and I'm fucking zonked. Okay, I'm zoinked. Ain't no way in hell I'm working on anything. Let alone like homework. Like I can work on like game dev and stuff because I like this. It's cool, you know. But like I gotta do English homework. Fucking there's no way in hell that's ever happening. Literally ever. It's just not possible. Okay, you know what we can do actually? Let's just have up here int items to move. Or yeah, items to move. Okay, and down here items to move. Free increment. Fucking awesome, dude. Then, if the count plus items to move is max conveyor items, then we set the conveyor to full. Okay, this time for real, surely it'll work. Or at least it won't eternal now, right? It should be, we should be back to the old where it breaks. It's why? Okay. It's 14. Like I know I could just put an equal, like greater than equals, and it would kind of work, but I don't want to do that, right? Don't normally take weed to work, but better, but to defeat a dopamine low. Well, I mean, but it's not that. Okay, I mean, I'm also not that educated on ADHD. I just take the shit and it works. Okay, that's why I don't have a child. Okay, but when the dopamine low is more just like I just can't start working on a thing. Like I wouldn't start, like I'm just like, oh, I don't want to start working on whatever I'm supposed to be doing because I don't want to do it, and I could just instead like play an idle game on the side and stall for 200 hours, right? Might help with post-ADHD med crashes, maybe, but I don't really feel like I struggle that much with that personally. Like, I get tired, but then I just go lie down, you know, and it's chill. So. Hold on, okay, so if there's 3 items in the conveyor, in the next conveyor, and then I'm incrementing items to move, because I'm moving my item, then 3 plus 4 is max conveyor items. Then next conveyor full is true. Then it's gonna go through the next one, and wait. Oh no, I do see what the problem is. It's because it's okay. This doesn't work because it's 2 separate tiles. It's 2 tiles that are updating. That both see it at 3. Yeah, so I need to have, okay, I need to have something inside of here. Well, I guess I can keep this no matter what. Although it shouldn't really make a difference, but that makes you mad. I'm currently working on, I mean, still working on the fucking conveyor, dude. Like I have all these rules. I'm trying to implement the carving rules right now. And then maybe, I was gonna fix the Z index today. That was my only goal. But then it turns out that's fucking hard as balls to do, okay? As it turns out, I gotta go pee again, by the way. No, that was the Z, and that's the Z fighting it, or the Z index, and it's definitely not fixed. I mean, they're not teleporting, which is cool, but I definitely wouldn't call it fixed. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, it's just, I just need it, you know? It makes me feel so smart. Okay, so... Give me a new fucking song, dude. Fuck this song. Fuck this song, too. Okay, so... I just have to have, like, in the conveyor itself, I have to have another fucking public int, basically, that can be accessed by all the tiles. Because, okay, so all the items are sent at the end of the frame. That's why this is happening. So I just need to have another int, basically. Okay. Get my bladder checked. No. It's just because I drink a fuck ton of water. Okay, when I'm streaming, like, if I don't drink a fuck ton of water, my voice starts dying. Like, I don't know how others stream, like, fucking, like, I don't know, dude. I actually don't understand, like, how, like, XQC or Hassan can stream for, like, 12 hours and not have to go piss every 10 seconds. Because, I can talk for a while, right? It's fine, but after a while, my voice starts feeling crunched, right? And then I gotta take a sip of water, and then I feel better. And I just don't know how I can stream for that long without just, like, constantly chugging. I mean, I know they do drink. Like, should still be able to hold, like, even, like, a liter for more than half an hour. I mean, generally, I drink somewhere between half of this bottle and a full, which is, how much is this? 750 milliliters. Well, okay, so what? I'm 2/3 of the way there. Isn't that's not good enough for you, dog? I'm almost there. Okay, I go pee like generally about every 20 minutes or so. Okay, public int items to move. Okay, so then down here, this is now next conveyor, items to move, increment. Actually, we can just get rid of this whole thing, actually, now that I think about it. Then, if this items to move plus next conveyor, item entities count. Okay. And then in the send to next conveyor, down here, I want to decrement it. So next conveyor, items to move. Decrement. Okay. This time for sure? For real this time? Please don't. Dude, how? What, dude? 1 liter for 60 minutes equals 750 milliliters for 20 minutes. Oh. Wait. Well, no. Okay, if I drink 750 milliliters times 2 per hour, right? That's like 1.5 liters every 60 minutes. And then so I should be peeing, what, like once every 45 or 30 something? Somewhere in between. Right? Look, I'm just saying. I think it's probably fine. Maybe because you're just sitting and not doing much. Not doing much, dude. My brain is working so hard, dude. like you're not doing much. Look, what if I was just born with a small bladder? Is that such a curse in this world? I don't think, I mean, this has been happening for like, I've streamed for 5 years, so 5 years, okay? So I feel like if I was well, that's not true. I guess there's a lot of slow killer diseases, but I don't know. No doctor's ever been like, oh, you pee too much? Kill him. My pee tests always come back chill, so like, I don't know. What if I was just born with an orange-sized bladder instead of a grapefruit, which is what's supposed to be normal? Anyways, why the fuck didn't this shit work, dude? Okay, so check in here. Oh. Okay. Items to move is 1. Item entities is 0. Okay, yep. Items to move is 1. Item entities is 1. Okay. 2. 200. Okay. Why not have some fun instead of random integer to a times 100? Yeah, I think that's great, dude. Yeah, I had this idea, okay, like crowd control. You know what? You guys know what crowd control is? For what do you call? Like for like Mario 64 or whatever the fuck, or Minecraft. Like that, but you could just fuck with my ID. But that would be such a bad idea. Like, that would be such a horrible idea, dude. Seljan, don't brain shame him, okay? Look, sometimes big number, you gotta pull out the calc, dog. No brain shaming. All right, so I don't know why this happens, dude. Okay. I'm gonna do drastic measures, all right? If next conveyor item entities item entity, Jesus fucking Christ, count is 3, int x equals 5. Okay. Like, I'm sure this will happen, right? Like it's like, this is like, I mean, you know, I'm confident that this will happen, but just to be sure, right? Yeah, okay. So items to move is 1. Okay, so then it's gonna set next conveyor to full. Yeah, okay. That's if it's... You know, I can blame not just me. You know, the fact that no one said anything... It's not just me who has died brain. Okay, now is it my job to be the one actually looking at the code? Maybe, but okay, if it doesn't work now, I don't know. I'm gonna just fucking kill myself again. Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ, man. All right, so then now if I put one up here, it should stop. Really? It's still... Well, no, I mean, well, yeah, if it does suck, then yeah, you should tell me. If I'm doing something horribly wrong, like when I have the comment that says, if full, and then I have not full, okay, maybe, yeah, that would be good. Oh, I never hold back that urge. If it needs to be done, I will do it. No questions asked. I will add 100 if statements all the way down, baby. Why do you think I have tab space of 2? It's so I can do that and not feel as bad. I can feel like, is it still gross, disgusting, ew, yucky? Yeah, but it won't look nearly as ugly, so I can call it chill, dude. Okay, so items to move plus this, and somehow it's still hitting. 158. Hold on. This is only called, yeah, in the conveyor manager, which is after everything. I don't know. I'm simply at a loss, chat. Simply, like, this is not the part I should be struggling on, and yet here we are, you know? Simply at a loss. How the fuck is this shit not working, dude? I mean, like, really, how the fuck is this shit not working? So they both have the next conveyor, and I'm setting that to be full. Okay, stop at end if no next. Yeah, that makes sense. Then if there's not null, and the count is full, or the conveyor is full, then we stop. Then I have this items to move thing. Item entities I send the next conveyor equals true. If next conveyor items to move plus next conveyor item entities that count is equal to max conveyor items, then I set it to true. I don't know. Okay. Does this ever get called? Maybe this just never gets called. Like, I mean, maybe it does get called. I mean, if it gets called, that would actually make me feel a lot better, because that means that it's just getting set to false somewhere. But if it never happens, then that's like a massive problem. Okay, yeah. So it calls there. And then it calls again, and then it should call 2 more times soon. Or no, yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah. So now if I do this, it's calling now. I had Chick-fil-A's here. I'm just gonna go get that, dude, as well. Why don't you just simulate the conveyors in 3D with physics and have the physics engine figure out where it goes? Honestly, kind of a based idea. Except no, I mean, okay, no. Is it based? Yes. But is it bad? Also yes. If I wasn't making my game multiplayer, honestly, that wouldn't be a terrible way to do things. I mean, okay, no, terrible, don't get me wrong. But, like, it would work. Okay, I need to try some things. Okay, so it hits full, good, and it works, okay. So now when I add this one, it hits full, then the next one should hit full, and it doesn't. Oh. Is it sitting on the issue if I'm actively working to fix it? I don't think that's sitting on that's a little like diminutive of what I'm doing here, you know? Am I sitting on the issue if I like sitting on the issue is ignoring it and just like stalling, okay? I'm not stalling for content, okay? Like this is my average game stream where I just like, oh, my infinite content machine's out. No. It's just not fucking working and I'm sad. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna fix this today, just at the rate we're going. Obviously, I would love for this to just be working, but you know. I mean, genuinely, I don't know why this isn't working. Yeah, that's Factorio they do their belts in a very smart way. I think I brought it up on stream already today, but I'm planning on doing that in the future, but I'm not, you know. Okay. All right, get some good sleep, boo boo. I feel like it's weird to say boo boo. I was like, some people call their girlfriend boo boo. No. I mean, you can be my girlfriend. That's chill. I mean, that's Pride Month, man. I mean, for the record, that's what I'm trying to do right now, and I don't know why it's not working, because I'm just checking if the conveyor is full. Like, if when I send the items over, if it would be full. Then it should stop here. Like, what the nut, dude? I mean, yeah, sure. I guess partner is more the correct terminology. Look, I don't assume... Okay, hold on. Let's see. Has that changed recently? All right, I'm gonna show you guys some fascinating analytics about my channel, okay? Mm-hmm. We still got it, baby. We still got it, baby. It's 100%. Not even a blip of women. Not even a blip of like non-binary. It's 100%, baby. Woo! Now again, look. I'm not saying that I'm expecting, you know, women to be watching a game dev stream, especially when it's me as the game developer, okay? But it is a little crazy that it like, not one girl has been like, oh yeah, I'll click the stream, and then they go, oh, this guy sucks, and they leave, right? Not one? Like, what? And I think like, this is true for like all of my, like I have 4 channels. Let's see. Let's check Lugswo daily, which is totally uploading daily for sure. Definitely daily. Check the same shit. I don't have enough views on this channel. Never mind. My B. It's dead channel. But it used to be also 100. Although that channel had at least a blip of girl viewership. It's been for a long time like this, where I just have, it's been 100-0. Just fully balls to the walls, dude. So, okay, I understand what you mean. Like, obviously, yeah. I could just put this as be greater than or equal to, and it would work. But the reason why I don't want to do that is because it needs to be consistent. Like it shouldn't ever happen, right? Like I don't want like a sanity check. If that breaks, I actually want to know that it broke, right? I would prefer that I see it dying, so I don't actually want that to happen. I don't want it to have a sanity check to fix itself. It should be consistent, and I don't know why it's not consistent. what's crazy? What did I say? What's the statement? That I want to see it die? That's not that crazy. We with the goat, giving me infinite watch time. I should just leave my stream on for the rest of the year, and then I'll have a whole 24 hours of watch time from Boo Boo alone. My goat. Okay. I'm like struggling greatly with this because I'm truly at a loss. Okay. Like, to me, what this actually looks like is it's almost like a race condition. It feels to me like it's multi-threaded somehow. But it's fucking not, dude. Right? It's not multi-threaded. So I don't know what the fuck is going on here, dude. I'm at a loss, man. Like, I'm just doing the right thing. Like, this is the only place that this is used, right? The only place that... Oh, that's fine. This is stupid. This doesn't matter. The only place this is set to true is in here. It's the only place, man. So I don't know how. It's not good. Oh, like, okay, is this... I'm setting it to 0. No, okay. Probably work further on my Discord bot myself, but I have 0 ideas on what to do or add. What kind of Discord bot do you have? I mean, not that I'm gonna be... Look, as much as I use Discord, I'm not a Discord user. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there are people who use Discord and there are Discord users, right? And I'm very much on the left side. Even though I use it all... I mean, I have fucking 2 accounts. I have 2 Discords open right now, right? I got 1. I got 2, okay? But, like, I don't know, dude. I don't use any of the features that they want me to actually use. No. So this is the flag that sends the item over for real. This is the only thing that sends it. Like with this flag is what tells the game to move the item from this conveyor to the next conveyor belt, right? If I set it to false, it just wouldn't do anything. Well, actually, I don't know what happened, but it would break. One more time. I'm full screening it so I can get the full gameplay experience, dude. All right, so up, bing bong. All right, so I'm gonna wait for this to fill up. Okay, fills up. Good, perfect. Now, when I add a conveyor going up, it should call that twice. So it's gonna call once when it's full. Okay, wait. Look at the game state. I believe what's being called is the middle conveyor. The top conveyor only has 2, maybe 3 items in it. It's definitely not full yet. So the middle conveyor is the one that this is being called on. No, the item teleporting is not the bug I'm working on right now. I'm working on still the infinite... the fact that infinite items are going into the conveyor. The item teleporting, I know how to fix that. That's not that bad, actually. I mean, it's a little bad, but we'll get to that when we get to that, okay? Okay. Maybe it's being checked twice. One check goes and the other check goes unnoticed somehow. I mean, that's why I just looked at all the references for that, and it seemingly is only used here. seemingly. Also, this is C#, not C++. I kind of wish it was C++ sometimes, but whatever. Hold on. Input conveyors is 2. Wait. No, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Wait, but no, that doesn't make any sense. Or maybe it makes sense? Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do it the same as mine. I never played Mindustry, but I do want to do the same thing. And Mindustry, from what I understand, I should play it, actually, because it's kind of similar to my game. I've never played it before. And maybe I'll buy it and do a stream on it, just to, like, check it out. Because that's the #1 game that gets brought up when I'm talking about like what kind of game I'm making. Okay, so that's a problem, right? I already have 9 item entities inside of me. Very interesting, huh? And also, by the way, it's actually setting the next one to be full, not me. Why, dude? Oh my god. It's free on itch, like the whole game, or just the demo? Because I know that the demo is, or I think there's a demo that's free. But if it's the whole ass thing, I mean, it does look a little bit more complicated than what I think I want to do for my. I mean, what I really want to do is like the differentiator between I think me and like Mindustry is Mindustry. First of all, they have like a way different combat system than I do. Also, this song has fucking 2 minutes of silence. I need to fix that shit, dude. But I like Eterna Forest, so I don't want to remove it. But like, the whole game. Dude, swag, dude. That's pretty fucking cool, dude. I can't believe this game has people buying it on Steam. I mean, like, I can, like, because they like it, but, like... It's $10 and it's got 20,000 reviews. That's just crazy, right? Like... Yeah, no. Okay, so, like, see this size of a factory? I feel like this is kind of the size of factory I want. Maybe a little bit bigger than this, but, like... I don't know. Maybe I'll play after I finish game dev today. We can play it. I'll boot it up since it's fucking free. Like, why not, dude? You know. I mean, yeah, you don't get multiplayer and it auto updates and you get achievements and stuff, but fucking, dude. I'm just saying, dude. I'm surprised that many people were willing to be good people. Alright, here's a question. If I let it build up like this and then put it in, is that the problem when it's built up? Okay, so items to move should be 2, and item entities count as 2. Yeah, because they're moving at the same exact time. That makes sense. So now conveyor full is set to true. And this shouldn't happen anymore, right? Okay. So then, Huh? And now it's 9. Woo! Well, I didn't get it on Steam, so I think I can't play a multiplayer solo. Unless it works. If it works, then maybe, you know, I'll do both. But I'm pretty sure it only like it said on the thing that if I want to download or play on Steam and I not click out. Oh my. Okay. Consider buying this game on Steam for features like achievements, seamless multiplayer, map browsing. So. It does, dude. I don't use itch.io ever, dude. Like, as much of an indie game fan as I am, I only buy the finished. Well, that's not true. I buy early access game, okay, but I assume then though that I have to dox my IP though, right? I'd have to send my IP in chat, which like I've done that before, okay? But it's still probably a bad idea, you know? I mean, like, have I given my IP out to the world like 7 times to play Minecraft? Fucking, of course I have. But like, you know. That was back in the day when I had like 2 viewers and I wasn't streaming to YouTube, so the VOD would be deleted immediately after my stream ended. So like, it was chill, you know? It's a server link? Oh. I don't know, maybe. I mean, I definitely want to do at least one run by myself for like the full experience, you know, so I know like I don't know what I'm doing and I can figure the shit out. But afterwards, sure, fucking whatever, dude. Why does this not work? Why is this? It increments by 1 every time. It doesn't make any sense, dude. Unless somehow at the end of this, it's not 0. That's the only thing I can possibly think of. I've gone insane over less. I've gone insane over way less, in fact. I set conveyor photo false. I set it to false. Maybe it's in here. Maybe, wait, something else is connecting to me. No, it's not in here. Okay. Here's the check. Okay. Here's the fucking check. When does this shit happen, dude? So this shouldn't call at all right now. Nothing should happen. Yeah. Then I do this and it calls immediately. It's 5. What is items to move? What is items to move? It's 0. Get a coffee. I have something that makes me way happier, which is a peach milkshake from Chick-fil-A. I actually only ordered Chick-fil-A today because I wanted a peach milkshake. This is a bigger stress reliever than anything in my whole life, dude. Okay, actually that's not true. Having an e-girl is a bigger especially within that. But it's like close second, you know. How is it 5? How is it 5, dude? It doesn't make any sense. It actually makes no sense, dude. No, okay. It means that it's somehow adding. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna breakpoint in here. When I place that down. Okay, so this happened once. Items move is 0. Item entity is I, so next conveyor true. Yep. Items move is 1. Count is 0. Okay. Happens again. Items move is 1. Item entities is 0. Yep. Okay, so if I press continue, what should happen is at the end of the frame, it's going to add 2 items to the item entities .count. Then items to move is going to be 0. Almost like he knows the future of the world. Okay. None of these have sentence converters to be true, right? It's false. It's false. It's false. All right, yep. So now this is 1 plus 2, not true. It's gonna happen again. And then now it's true. So surely it wouldn't happen again now. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Okay, wait. I have to do the whole thing again now. Fuck. Fuck my stupid life, dude. Okay, click. Alright. It's 0. It's 4. That took me too long to figure out, dude. That actually took me like, that's crazy. It took me like that long to figure that out. It's probably fixed now, right? If I had another one, it works perfectly. Two lines. I think I just spent an hour to change 2 ands to 2 lines, dude. I helped. You want a sticker? You want a badge? I would say I would gift sub, but I have $0. So actually, I think on Twitch I could give someone a sub, because I don't know why they added this, but on Twitch, as a streamer, you can now use the money that people give you on your stream to gift other people subs. Like, so if someone gives me 2 subs and I get $5 because I get half, I can then use the $5 in my Twitch account to gift someone else a sub. Okay. So with that all said and done now. Free from conveyor hell. No, we're not. No. We've actually only solved like 1 part of like 8 of just this. Conveyor hell, oh brother, we've just started. Do not get it twisted. Conveyor hell, we're on the first of 10 rings of hell. Okay. We still gotta climb 9 Mount Everests and push the rock up the hill like Sisyphus 10,000 times. before we get anywhere close to escaping conveyor hell. Unfortunately, as much as I would love for that to happen, we're gonna be here for quite some more time. Yeah. Okay, so what next, dude? Okay, so I want to implement one thing like a lot, and that one thing first is I really want the to work. One must imagine Lugswo happy. Yeah, you must imagine, because that's the only way you're gonna see it, dog. The only way that happens is in your imagination, bro. Oh, okay. So okay. I can do this like a quick fix on this. So what I want to happen is I want these items to both flow like that, right? I don't want the items to flow like so what I could do now to fix it temporarily is when they hit the edge, this item would just teleport down here and then go up. Could do that, but it looks bad. 10 peach Chick-fil-A milkshake. I think literally today is the day that they come back, or like maybe yesterday. It was like I googled it when I in March, and I was like, dude, I gotta mark the fucking date, dude. Gotta mark that shit. Also, I fucking finished this whole thing. I'm gonna die of a heart attack. Although you think about this though, look at this. I haven't had to pee because the Chick-fil-A milkshake has like no water content in it because it's all ice cream. Therefore, I should only be down in that, and then I no longer need a piss jug, dude. Now I say that, but I gotta go pee, so I'll be back. Goodbye. In Factorio, they do teleport one item space backwards, so it isn't just that bad. Well, I mean, okay, I guess the difference is that in my game, like here, I maybe go. take fucking 10 years, like 100 mods installed, but it's way less noticeable because they just get to the edge and then go up, right? Because it's a two-lane system. So if I get 2 yellow belts like this, and then I put an item down. So it does jump, but it's way less noticeable. It's like way, way, way less noticeable than in my game it's gonna be. Because of just how it works, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess I just have to be okay with the jump, right? Probably, at least. I mean, it's either that or I have... I mean, I feel like actually, regardless of what I do, it's gonna look weird. Like, okay. One way would be to... Well, actually, okay, hold on. First, let me do this. So how many items can it hold this way? 3, 4, and then the last item slot is reserved. So you can actually drop an item down at the bottom. So there's 5 belts on this belt now, right? So it only holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 4 items. So this last space is actually unclicked, right? I'm not in a stream category? Oh, bruh. Wait. Since when? My SEO! Fuck, dude! Man, why did nobody... When did that I swear I was before. Was I not? Well, that's unfortunate. Twitch is kicking me out, dude! They don't want me here. They're trying to hide my stream. The Illuminati party! Press F4 and search belt. Huh, that's weird. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for here, but... Actually, I don't want this on. This is kind of disgusting looking. Get me the fuck out of here. But yeah, so it does jump. The item does jump a little bit. Also, hello, Ender, by the way. Thank you for telling me that I'm evil and dying. I mean, I really don't want... I mean, like, it does jump a little bit here, but it's going to jump way more in my game. Like, if I hear... We can make it jump just to show what it looks like when it does. I can do that. But I really don't like the idea of it jumping the way that I'm going to have to do it. Because it's going to jump a lot, dude. Like, a lot. Like, to keep them moving at a consistent pace, it's going to jump a fuck ton, right? What the fuck is it? Tile update? Tile up. Am I in tile? Okay, tile update here. So if input conveyors dot add. Okay, hold on. Let me tuck this in here also. And then what I need to do is if next conveyor input conveyors count is greater than 1. Oh, I also need to not do that. Yeah, okay, hold on. So in here, it's the same thing, but opposite. So if it is equal to 0, then we go back to this. Actually, or equal to 2. Because, okay, if there's ever 2 conveyors touching a conveyor, so like this or like this, regardless, it goes back to the original way, right? Like, there's no combination of 2 that you can use that doesn't give it the original way. You can, like, all of them put it towards just up, right? So, in the same vein, I want to do the same thing, right? Which means that, what? Or, yeah, so no matter what, if there's 0 or 2, it goes back to the old way. But if there's specifically 1, well, so I guess I should put this down here. If there's 1, then I want to recall this. But then this would be... Or wait, hold on, wait. This is if conveyor... Oh, fuck, dude. So this is if the conveyor that I was connected to was removed. I am connecting to something was removed. Yeah, okay. So that means that... I am connected to something. Changes the conveyor's start of conveyor. Yeah. My conveyor never changes. Okay, actually, no. So we can undo this then. We can undo this. Put it back. Wait, no. Fuck. I think my brain's getting too cooked, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's getting cooked, brother. Dude, Twitch chatter or YouTube chatter showering? Unheard of! Insane! My goat, dude. Alright, no worries, my dude. Don't worry, I'll just be here suffering, you know, as always. I think every issue cooks my brain nowadays, dude. I mean, again, so I think one of the biggest problems with streaming game dev, at least the way that I work, I take a lot of breaks, dude. Like, when I start getting cooked like this, I just go do something else for like 20 minutes, maybe like an hour. But I can't do that on a stream, right? And I think that's like why I'm like, I struggle to work for long periods of time in a row on stream. It's because I started feeling brain fatigue, and I had like I can't. I mean, I guess I could just open a game on my stream and just do that for like 20 minutes, but you know what I mean, right? Like I don't want to just like randomly interrupt all the time, just because I think that's like stupid. But that's generally speaking what I do when I'm working off stream. Like I'll take a lot of breaks when I start feeling brain fatigue. Like, not like the, whatever the fuck stupid timer method's called, but something similar, where I just, like, once I start feeling tired, I gotta just, let my brain cool off. And I, generally speaking, don't do that on stream. With Subway Surfer on the side of the stream. You know, I think I should do that for myself, actually. I think I need viewer retention for my own eyeballs. Okay, so what's weird is that... what's weird is that if removed, I'm changing this. Doesn't that make no sense? Because conveyor is removed. Okay, what if I just remove this? If I delete this, is this fine? Are there bugs? It shouldn't be. There should be no bugs from this. Mm-hmm. I thought I fixed this, dude. Oh, right. I never fixed that. Right. Okay. Yeah. So this has a problem. Because it's recursing. I forgot. I didn't fix it. Yeah, I fixed it before in the do while loop, but now it's broken. I need to just check to see if. All right. Wait. How did I fix this before? Fuck, dude. Let me just undo until I get back to the old function. Hold on. Is it here now? No, I still have okay, whenever this function goes away. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on. When do I replace this? No, keep going. Oh, no, this is me running the function. Okay, wait. Where do I replace the function? Okay, there we go. And curveyor is not equal to this. Okay, yeah. Okay. So same shit. I gotta redo. You know how many times I've done this before where I undo all the way and then I redo and things go south really fast. So I guess I'll keep this here just in case this is actually... I'm like 99% sure this is not needed anymore, but just in case, right? I mean, just in fucking case. I'm pretty confident this is not necessary though. Because it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. It makes literally no sense, so... Okay, so in here, this is the one that makes sense. Because if it's removed, I set myself back, and if it's not removed, then I set myself here. So in removed, this only happens if input conveyors, or this needs to move up. Input conveyors count if it's 1 after being removed, and then else we do this. Okay. If it's 1, then I want to set start a conveyor to not Dervec, but input conveyors 0 Dervec. And then same in here. So if input conveyors count is 1, and this is above this, then we do this, and then else we set it back to the default. Okay, so this should be what I want to happen now. So when I do this and this, it's gonna jump and it's gonna be very noticeable, but this should be consistent now at least. Yeah. Oh. No. What? No! Okay. So I'll put in here. So if I break this, input conveyors is 9! Oh, dude. Hold on. Does it actually remove? Maybe it just failed to remove. No, it... Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Why is it 9, dude? Okay, input conveyors is... It's 6? Okay, no, it's probably because, or not probably, it's definitely because it's getting called multiple times. That's, input conveyors.add is probably being called, okay, so it needs to be removed from one of these, for sure, right? I guess I should remove it from this one, because, yeah, so now it should be 4, so it's still being called twice for whatever reason. I guess I should breakpoint in here also, just to see why that's happening. So if I do this and this, okay, input conveyors is 0. Okay, wait. Maybe it's chill? So now in remove, if I break this, input conveyors is, no, it's 2. Yeah, see, what the fuck? And these should be the same, right? Negative 192, negative 64. Yeah, they're the same. Okay. Even though it only called 1 time? Let me just make sure it wasn't a fluke. If I do this and this, it calls once. Okay, now it's 1. Okay. Oh, I called it twice. Wait, did I? Do this, break this. Input conveyors is 1. Okay. It calls it twice. What? What? Oh, it's because I'm holding right click down. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Holding right click and left click down. Okay. Here, in removed. Okay, click. Break. Input conveyors is 1, and we're calling from tile entity exit tree. I call trigger listener, kill. Okay. Then I also call it in remove tile entity. Okay, so I'm just dumb as bricks. This just shouldn't be here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter which one I remove. They're the same. Like, remove tile entity should be calling exit tree on this anyways. So yeah, I guess I'll just remove it from here. Honestly, they should also go here. Why are these not in here? This is only called in on tile entity removed, and I call that, yeah. And then this is called the remove tiles, yeah. And then this is called an on tile map, okay. Yeah, why isn't this in here? I'm so worried this is gonna cause problems, dude. I need to do tests, dude. I need to do tests so bad. I think, honestly, after I get this finished, I think I actually might end my stream and legit just go do tests. Because I don't want to do tests on stream because they're really, really boring. And it's going to just be me looking at documentation. And it's just going to fucking suck ass, right? I just don't want to do it on stream, okay? I've been putting off doing tests for, like, forever. Because it sucks ass and it's dumb as shit, okay? So maybe I'll do that today, finally. I know the answer already, but are you winning? Yeah, I think you know the answer already. I in fact, am extremely losing, and I'm going to have to make the conveyor system, separate conveyor system anyways. So, I'm dying, dude. But at least I might play Cyclone and PoE now, so, you know, like, that's kind of swag, dude. Yeah, I don't know why this wasn't like this already, to be fair. I don't know if it's gonna cause bugs, but I'm gonna do it because it makes sense to me. Okay, so now this time for real, when I break this, it only calls it once. Okay, alright, okay. So now if I do this, this, and this, and then I do this, this, and this, yeah, they go to the back. And then if I break this one, okay, they didn't go to the left, but that's okay. So let's do this. Oh, it's 4. Dude, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening, man? It's okay, Pip. You can tell me about your new build after I end my stream, and instead of doing tests, I look at POB for 4 hours instead. That sounds like a way better idea anyways. Okay. So I'm gonna just do this a bunch. Okay, this is my stress test. So if I break this, input conveyors is 2. Okay. Then, oh my fucking god. I'm gonna unbreak, and I'm just gonna break in place over and over. Okay, is it still 2? Okay, still 2. So then now if I do this with inserters and I break, Hey, to be fair, it's been so long since the Pee Wee League, you know, I would say that it's not so bad, you know, it's not, we're back to like a once-in-a-lifetime thing, you know? What if it never comes around again, dude? What if Pee Wee 2 eats Pee Wee 1 again? Then what? I gotta get this league, I gotta get my league started good, you know, because, like, Settlers I played for a long-ass time, because they just kept it going. So I gotta get my league start correct, I gotta make sure that it's Gucci, Rat, Katana, and then we're good, okay? Wait, it's 4! Why the fuck is it 4? Okay. I'm gonna run the game in Godot. I have a feeling that somewhere it's just like breaking and there's an error and I'm not seeing it. So I'm gonna just do that real quick. So if I do this and break, yeah, there's no problems. Okay, so now I do this and this, still no problems. And I do this. Okay, all right, never mind. No errors, so somewhere in here it's just fucked. All right. Oh, Zelk. I'm making, I mean, okay, you know wave defense in Factorio? Imagine that, but like a better, like an actual game mechanic, or game, wait. Oh, okay, I know what's happening. It's because I'm placing them down here. Okay. Oh, so it's just stuck down, okay. So it should be 2 now. Yeah, okay. Okay. So then now if I place down the inserter, inserter.ready is adding the listener. Dude, I'm at a loss. To be real with you. Genuinely am at a loss. It's adding a listener at all 4 adjacent spots, which makes sense. That's correct. But what? It's triggering. And this isn't even a conveyor then, right? It's an inserter? No, it is a conveyor. Wait, what? Trigger listener. Wait, okay. Add listener. Yeah, I add it. Then I am triggering the listener at... Or I'm adding the listener and then triggering it. That makes sense. Because if there's a tile down already and I want to listen to that tile, I need to put the listener down and then immediately start... And then listen to what's already there, right? That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Then, in trigger listener, I'm getting the tile, which is a conveyor? Which still makes sense. No. Yeah, that still makes sense. That makes 100% sense. Yeah, huh? But why? Listeners at vector at I. So I'm going through all the listeners at the vector. Okay. So at -2, -1, there are 2 listeners. Oh. Okay, I don't actually know how I haven't run into this bug before. So I'm triggering the listener at the tile, which re-triggers the listener that's there already. That's why it's dying. Yeah. Okay. So I need to not do that. Quite obviously. I gotta like not do that, because that's bad. Right? So okay. Where is add listener? I need to not call trigger listener. I need to call... I need to call my tile update on the listener. Okay. Trigger listener. Or add tile entity. Fuck, dude. Or add listener, I mean. Add listener. So in add listener, rather than triggering all listeners, I need to trigger just my listener. Right? Yeah, okay. So I need to do this. It's get my listener. So or get okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to get a tile on the listener. This is the tile that I am given. So I need bar triggered or tile on listener equals get tile entity at vec. Then if this is not null, then I get myself as a thing. So I need to get var tile update equals tile as I tile update. Then if tile update not equals null, then tile update tile on listener. Okay. Holy shit, dude. Alright, and then none of that. Okay. Now it shouldn't re-trigger, I hope. I host, I put this down, or no, wait. This down. Okay. It's gonna add it twice. 3 times? Oh, it didn't. Okay, right. it's okay. So it added twice, yeah. So if okay, hold on. If I remove, there should only be 1 in here. Or there should be 2. Yeah, okay. Need to right click in the game. And then it should add once. I need to left click in the game. I wish that didn't happen. When I breakpoint in the debugger, it holds down whatever I clicked last. Which, like, I get why, but it's just so fucking annoying, man. It's beyond annoying, dude. Alright, so... Once again now, this should not... Okay, yeah, it doesn't add the listeners, and then I can put this down, and it just works. Okay, it didn't just work, but it tried, alright? If I break this, input conveyors is 1. Then it's going to set the item of a set of conveyor to the right? Okay, so now if I... Oh, fuck. Hold on. Okay, so if I do this now, it goes twice, and it should set it back to the original. Yes, dude. Okay. And then if I break the left, it should put it on the right? Oh, I fucking moved my mouse. Okay, hold on. Let's unpause everything and just try it in real time. So if I do this, do this. Yeah, it's from the back. And if I break the right side, it goes to the left. And if I replace the right side, okay, that's a bug. Okay. Okay, yeah, so. Oh, shit. No! I just got fucking owned, dude. Okay. You gotta speed run. You gotta go faster. Okay, yeah, so it's good. It's good, and then I place this as not good. Okay, so in add conveyors. Input conveyors is 1. I add it. It's now 2. I set it back to Durvec. What? Why doesn't it work, dude? Hold on, I'm gonna go get water. I'll be back in a second. Ugh, okay. Added 6% more damage support for channeling spells. Yeah, is that what you're sending me? Oh wait, did they release all the Shorten gems? Well, okay, I guess I'm definitely not doing fucking. I was gonna do tests after this. Guess I'm not doing tests. I gotta go bait my league starter now, dude. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix this, and then I was gonna end stream anyways because I wanted to do tests, but now I gotta look at pub. Okay, so what if instead of continuing my stream, I ended my stream and went and looked at trash, dude? Why isn't this working though? I don't understand. Is Durvek? It's 0 -1. Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Oh, no, I do know why. It's because I'm here. Okay, what if I comment this out? Is that chill? Does that break things? I kind of feel like it shouldn't be, because all the code should be in just the one place. So, like, this should work fine, right? Yeah, huh? If I break this, then if I break this... Ah! Okay, there we go. Alright, it's fixed. Okay, so... my shit is technically working now. Oh, I need to make it so that they I need this to work. They need to, what do you call? They need to alternate, I guess. Which shouldn't be that hard to do. Actually, you know what? That is how that works with Factorio, right? If I have two belts, they alternate, right? Or wait. I guess they don't alternate, right? They just take from the bottom. Like if I have like this set up basically, right? Into a thing. This is like bricks. Yeah, it just takes from the bottom, but then this is like not what I'm talking about though, right? Like, okay, I guess like if I do this, if I have a chest, or not an assembler, and this assembler is making wood boxes, fucking wood. Where the fuck is the wood? I can't get wood? Okay, steel, whatever. Okay. I put a bunch of steel in here. So, okay, if I have chests like this, and then inserters coming out of it, the inserters alternate turns. They take turns, right? So, yeah, see how they take turns? So I basically need to do the same thing with my conveyor belts, because if two belts are merging, I want both belts to... I want to take from one side at a time, right? I don't know if there's like a better way to do that than to just, what do you call, like, scroink it in, but like to literally have it so that they alternate and like hard code it. It'd be nice if there wasn't. Which I swear I had this working before with the old conveyor system, where it would actually alternate and be beautiful and perfect, but you know, it is what it is, dude. But look, my brain's a little cooked. They made the new PoE gems. Here, I'll look them at it. I'll look at these on stream at least. So these are all the new gems. Are these all of them? Chain Hook of Trorthus. Chains it up to 9 targets in range. Wait. Does it pull them? This is so dog shit, dude. Wait, it doesn't pull you? Because normal chain hook pulls you, right? Right, I'm not crazy. Yeah, it launches a hook and then pulls the user toward... Wait, hold on. So this one just gives you rage, and then when it breaks, they snap and deal damage? What the f... How do the chains break? Do I have to walk away? Yes, I have to move 6 meters, right? This is trash, dude. This is garbage, dude. This is horrible. I saw this one already. This one's insane, by the way. Look, it's only 500 int to hit a 100% double damage. Now, the problem is you have to use heavy strike, but I digress. It does have a damage effectiveness of 552, which is kind of insane, but we'll see. Sunder of Trorthus. More area. Shockwaves deal less damage. Wave. Oh, what the fuck? A slow wave of churning terrain that damages enemies in a sequence of areas in front of you. Using this skill again will stop the previous wave. When the wave reaches a target or terrain, it can restart aiming towards it. Yeah, I was gonna say, this seems like snaking, but like dog shit, because you can only have one, right? Snaking, you would have hundreds. Blade Fall of Trorthus. It continuously spends mana to cause volleys. Wait, what? Huh? So it's like Firestorm but permanent? Is that what that's saying? Is this perma Firestorm? Oh, around me. Oh, and 6 seconds. Okay. I didn't see the duration. Okay. This is I mean, it's kind of like Blade Flurry, almost. Blast Rain of This is the one we saw, right? Oh no, this is not the one we saw. Fires a single arrow up in the air to rain down at a target location. The arrow deals the area damage where it lands. It applies burning debuff. Okay. I mean, that's just like fine. This is the one we saw, where they summon 7 totems. Yeah. This one's insane, dude. Then Spectral Helix throws up to 1 additional trap if dual wielding. Oh, it's a trap now? Is it always a trap? Well, okay, so if you're dual wielding, you get 2? I don't know how Spectral Throw works. Wait, no. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Helix. Because this is the one where you just like chuck it up and then it spins, right? That's what this one does? Okay, yeah. Okay. So it sucks. Well, maybe it's better because it's a trap. Maybe traps are better. I don't fucking... We saw this one, right? Wait, no. This one's also different. Oh, wait. Spectral Throw? In a circle? It's a trap again? What is with this trap shit, dude? Yeah, it makes it range, which is kind of good, I guess. Special copy of your shield as a piercing projectile. Yeah, okay. It will hover in place, repeatedly firing a number of smaller... Oh, no, so we did see this one. Yeah, we saw this one. Yeah. 23 additional projectiles. Jesus Christ, dude. Dark Pact of Charthus. Wait, it's Dark Pact. Gain additional ruin on use. Gain 1 ruin on use. Reaching 7 rule will sacrifice 50% of your health to deal 400% of sacrifice health as chaos damage. It seems like trash, dude. Isn't this horrible? It's like Zenith. You have to cast 7 times before you get any damage. This is garbage, dude. What the fuck? Okay, I guess. Oh, I guess for Ignite, it's decent. But, like, you're just hitting dot cap then, right? I don't know. Storm Call of Trust. Is Fizz damage? And it does Fizz dot? Ooh, that's weird. Okay, look, Dan, I know. Okay, look, I'm about to end my stream, okay? I'm just looking at the PoE thing before I end my stream, okay? Because I'm already here. Wave of Conviction. It just damages. Is it just penetrate? Oh, and a ring. So it's Frost Nova. Okay. And then Focus Channel. Yeah. So I know this thing's insane. It is 60% more damage. It's nuts. Look. Okay. Look. I know, but my brain is cooked, dog. Okay. I spent 3 hours working on adding like 2 lines of code today, and I gotta do tests. I really need to add tests to my game, so I don't want to do it on the stream because it sucks. And test-driven development sucks ass. All right. You can sub if you want to see more, you know, but yeah. It's 100% more cost. I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know how actually good this is. Like, it's obviously broken. Like, obviously it's broken, right? But, like, your build has to be very strong to take advantage of this then, right? Like, because if you're fighting, like, okay. Fighting a boss as a channeling skill, you have to be able to basically sit there and do nothing. You just have to tank it, right? Like, you have to build it, like, if you're fighting an Uber boss, you have to be able to just sit there and tank it, or kill them, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The ramp is shit, right? To hit 60, the ramp is super omega shit. So, to hit the damage that you actually care about, you basically have to just stand there and do nothing, right? Just while channeling lightning warp. Yeah, dude. Anyways, I'm gonna end my stream. Look, chat, I gotta do tests, okay? Because there's things that are just gonna break. I gotta do tests so that I can not break the things. Because I'm very unconfident now in like what is gonna break what, and just I need to make sure basically. So I'm gonna set up the tests, and then next stream we'll continue our conveyor journeys. Unfortunately, we'll fix the curving rules, and then honestly, maybe I'll just ignore the Z index for now, because the thing about it is the Z index, it really is, it's a visual thing. And I can get over it, I guess. It just bothers me, dude. I like seeing my belts beautifully and correctly, okay? It makes me so happy. So, we'll see, all right? Or maybe I'll just do the whole branch system. I don't know. It's really, really hard to set that up, and I don't know if I just want to do that right now when there's still a lot of other things I got going on, you know what I mean? So, I digress. Anyways, thanks for watching the stream, gamers. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna stream because it's Thursday, and also I have to fully plan out my league start, dude. Okay, if I don't just play VFOS, all right, so that I can play PoE for the entire next year. Okay, but maybe we'll see. No promises, all right. Anyways. Till Friday. Goodbye.